Hi everyone, Tony from Hack Movies here, and today we're talking about The Ghost and the Darkness. Is this the manliest hunting movie ever? Let's find out today on Hack the Movies. What's up, movie dumpster boys?
What's going on, you little hack?
Oh, man,
It's good to be back, dude.
It's great for you guys to be back. It's Boys Month.
Yeah, we're the maneless male lions
Yeah,
that live in Tsavo.
the maneless male lion.
Right, the real ones, yeah. We're hacking the dumpster. We finally made it to Boys Month. We were finally let through the fucking gate.
Actually, we crashed through the gate. We ate a couple Indian dudes.
We knocked Joey C over to the side. He ate shit. Sorry, Joey.
At the time of this recording, I don't know if Joey C made it into Boys Month.
There you go. That's why. That's what happens.
Some say we're
Movie
demons.
dumpster-
Some say we're devils.
Yeah, exactly. Movie dumpster say, get the fuck out of the way. I'm just kidding. Maybe.
It was funny. Me and Joey were supposed to do Twisted Metal Season 2, but I didn't realize it was weekly. So I'm like, Joey, I'll work you into one of the live episodes.
Call you back.
So at the time of this recording, maybe he did 28 Days trilogy with me and Gil. I don't know. Okay. If he did, go watch it.
Stay tuned.
So yes, The Ghost and the Darkness.
Or Patrick Swayze in the darkness.
I don't own a copy of the movie, and I didn't have enough
Why
S's.
didn't you tell me I have it? I should have brought it.
In the future, just bring it.
Okay,
In the future, just bring it. That's what Tim does. He just brings the stuff.
Here's some stuff.
In the future, just bring it.
I saw you got his cool Val Kilmer mug that I saw at his place, and now it's here instead of at my place. You'll never see that Carnosaur clock.
Damn it!
Oh, man. All these visual jokes. Your audio listeners are in
I didn't even know you wanted that. It was a Christmas gift. Anyway.
I'd give it to my wife. Anyway.
Yes, the late Val Kilmer.
I know.
Oh, my God.
Man, watching this made me sad because I was like, damn, he was so fucking good.
I'm not gonna lie. It's been a sad year at Hack Movies. We keep reviewing movies, and then people from the movies keep dying after we shoot the episodes.
Oh, curse to Hack the Movies.
And then I have to add, so what was it? Gene Hackman, Michael Madsen. There was like one or two others.
Unfortunately, actually, Movie Dumpster, it was our fault for Val Kilmer because you actually came on for the Dr. Moreau
that's
that
what
he was in, which I think he was actually channeling that character in this movie. I'm not sure what came out first, but
did like an old man by the side of the road like rub your cheek and like say, "Hack the Movies."
Nelson De La Rosa was there smiling, playing piano.
But really, it's been like a number of times. I'm like, man, this is becoming a trend. I don't like this. So
No.
So rest in peace, Val Kilmer, and rest in peace anyone who's in this movie who dies between now and when it airs. Rest in peace.
And the hundreds of victims taken by the Tsavo man-eaters. Or probably, what is it, like 20, the real count?
Okay, yes. So this is based off John Patterson's autobiographical thing.
It's a true story.
Man-eaters of Tsavo. It's a true.
It's pretty true.
Story. Well, here's the truth.
Not obviously the movie's embellished.
Yeah.
This is like some 13th Warrior stuff. Like, it's true, but how fucking true is it
It's
actually?
not. That was made up by Michael Crichton.
It's not
It was
quite
embellished. It was embellished.
It's not quite blood sport fake.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's
more
based
like
off the.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre fake.
Right. Wow.
Where like
Kind of.
Ed Gein was a real guy.
Yeah.
But it's not how it happened.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Man-Eaters of Tsavo is a real event that happened. There were two maneless. Apparently, a lot of my lions are maneless, especially that region.
Specifically Tsavo because of the weather, like the climate. It's like it's like one of the hottest parts of Kenya, apparently. And the way that they maneuver in the terrain there.
Yeah.
Like all those thickets that we see in the movie, like that's part of the actual
Yeah. But no, they talk about how like some lions, like a lot of lions do just have scanty manes. Not every single one has the most bushiest mane ever.
I read that the more testosterone a lion has, the bigger his mane is. Now, why the fuck do people, the more testosterone we have, the less fucking hair we get? I don't get it. They're not females.
Yeah, most people will be like, what are these, girl lions? And if they were, we wouldn't have reviewed it because it's Boys Month.
I mean, female lions would have been trying to bite some male lions' nutsack, so we could have gotten that at least.
I'll tell you something, dude. Lionesses are fucking way more badass. They're the hunters.
Well, guys, it's Boys Month. What are you doing here? Hey, strike that from the record. Strike that from the record.
I mean,
I have a reputation to uphold here as the most masculine reviewer of all time.
Definitely don't mention the female T-Rex in all the Jurassic Park movies. Definitely don't bring that
What? I don't know what you're
Did
talking
somebody
about.
go lift up all the dinosaur skirts? Is that what you're talking about?
So yes, they went with mane lions for the movie, so people would be like, "That's what a boy lion looks like." I don't know.
That's what a lion looks like. Yeah, okay, I get it.
That's what my book on Africa says it looks like.
So the true story was that there were these two lions that were attacking the workers there. No one will ever come down on an actual number. Because, like, I think you said it was around 20 something, but I think they were only keeping records of, like, I think the Indian workers that they hired. It might have killed more people, probably not hundreds,
Right,
but it probably
135, Tony, they say at the end.
Yeah.
Well, that makes a lot of sense because some were write-offs and some were slave labor.
Yeah.
Okay.
There were, you see in the movie, they're all from all over. I don't know if people were making the best records of everything.
Not an actual person. That's probably something that John.
Which one are we responsible for? Okay, we're not going to count that. So yeah, the number of how many they killed is all over the place. Why they're killing has still been debated. There could have been a shortage in their natural food supply because they were also killing, like cow and stuff.
Tsavo means slaughter.
Yes.
There's also the background,
Yeah.
which they never actually, at least unless I missed it, go into that. They're literally building a fucking railroad track through their kill zone.
Yeah,
So maybe that had something to do
Encroaching
with
on their
it.
hunting.
But like
territory?
that is
maybe.
like a weird thing where like they were like targeting like humans more so than not like that doesn't happen, but it was weird that these two were doing it so much.
Like some crocodile movie,
Yeah.
like Rogue or something like that
Yeah.
comes
Well,
to mind.
What was strange, I think the biggest anomaly of the whole thing was like they usually don't hunt like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially the male lions.
Yeah, that was like a weird thing. So yeah, it was like this weird phenomenon that happened with these particular lions. But yeah, then they just like shot them. I don't think it was as elaborate. I haven't read the book, but I don't think it's as elaborate as the
John. So spoilers. There's no Remington in the story.
Oh yeah, when we get to it, Michael Douglas
Yeah,
is
yeah.
totally made up for the movie.
But John shot them both and killed them both and saved the railroad for the white man. Question
Yes.
mark.
On Wikipedia, I think I read it. He said like he shot the second one like 9 fucking times, twice in the chest and one in the brain to finish it off. I'm like, why couldn't you just shoot it in the fucking brain? What's with the two chest shots?
There is one theory where they said the one lion's tooth was broken. It might have been hard for him to hunt his actual prey, but then apparently John says he broke it by hitting it in the face with a rifle.
And then online it says something about like it had the dental work of them were malformed from eating people, like changing their diet to people.
Yeah,
So was it a zombie lion?
No.
No one knows, but like if you want to see them, as the movie says at the end, they are at the Chicago Field Museum. But yeah, apparently he kept their skins and their skulls, and then I guess they put them back together. Well, their skulls are on display, but I guess they taxidermied them
Well,
afterwards.
that's how it works.
But there were a bunch of movies named after, based on this. I forgot to write all their names down.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is
there's
the
like
only one that sticks out in my head.
they're like old like African adventure movies from
Oh,
like
really?
the 50s and stuff. You know what? Let me just
Fuck
bring
it.
it up. Let me just bring it up.
Be careful though, because if you go to the Museum of Natural History in Chicago, the Cathoga is gonna fucking bite your head off on the toilet.
Yeah. So the movie, skipping ahead to the end, it does turn into a commercial for the Field Museum. But as the three of us who have seen the relic, I'll never step foot in that hellhole.
Unless I'm with Penelope Ann Miller, then she can help me out.
I don't know. Cathoga's pretty big. I'm too afraid.
Or the Mub one, if that's what you want to. Yeah.
I looked up the thing and it wants me to read all 428 pages. No, here we go.
Don't click yes.
Pop culture in film. 1952.
Oh, man, it
Men
goes-
Against the Sun, shot on location in Kenya.
Huh.
This one wasn't. This one was shot in South Africa somewhere. Bwana Devil from 1952. Killers of Kilimanjaro from 1959. Wait, so they had two separate movies based off this in 1952, and then 1959, and then they waited till 1996 to do this one.
I wonder why it was so hot around then. I guess
I mean, it's a true story.
for sure.
Again, like jungle adventure books were big, like the turn of the century, and this is a real guy who did it, so that made it
totally.
even more cooler.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And there was definitely like that pocket, like that 20-year pocket from like
Yeah.
the 30s to like the 50s, I feel like, where
Yeah.
it's like, oh, we can put lions and tigers in movies. Look
Yeah.
how cool this is.
Yeah.
While
Yeah.
some stunt person's getting their fucking face chewed off camera, you know?
before we go full Western.
Yeah. So yeah, this was written by William Goldman, who wrote Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, All the President's Men, The Princess Bride, Misery, Maverick, and he also wrote Memoirs of an Invisible Man, directed by John Carpenter, which I reviewed with Logan on Video Villa.
Right.
I was gonna say legendary screenwriter.
Yes.
There are huge people working on this movie.
Yes. And of course, based off the Patterson book. Michael Douglas read the script and he got his company, who had I guess kind of merged with Paramount, or they were with Paramount at the time. So he signed on to produce it. They got Stephen Hopkins to direct, and we've been slowly going through all of Stephen Hopkins' film career.
Yeah, that was part of this, right? Did we start with Predator 2 over on
We started with Predator 2, we did Nightmare 5, and then we did Lost in Space, so we're just going all
Oh, we are. Well, I love Stephen Hopkins as a director.
Yeah.
I think Nightmare 5 isn't a great movie, but it could have been great.
Yes.
But Predator 2 fucking rules,
2 is
and this
great.
is his second best movie in my
Yes.
opinion.
And the less said about Lost in Space, the better.
Yeah. We don't know. What?
One day we'll do the one about the Olympics, the Nazi Olympic ones that he did. We'll do that one at some point.
Maybe.
Okay.
What? That was the historical one. We
Oh.
talked about this on the one
I
episode. There was
might have.
one left. It was like
Yeah.
his last movie.
Yeah, let's repeat that whole conversation.
I'm just gonna insert no. Yeah. So everyone was thrilled to sign on to us. Val Kilmer, hot off of Batman Forever.
Yeah.
Really liked the script, and he didn't have the best experience on Island of Dr. Moreau. I think he did this one after Island of Dr. Moreau.
Or Batman.
Huh?
Or Batman for that.
Well, he signed on to it after Batman, but
Did this come out the same year as The Saint, or was The Saint the next year?
I'm gonna say no, but it definitely came out the same year as Moreau because he was nominated for a Razzie for both of these films.
A Razzie for this film?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty bad in this, in my opinion.
I think he's great.
His accent
Like
is
him.
his accent comes and goes.
Yeah, that's the only
His
problem.
accent really comes and goes.
He's definitely wackier in Moreau, especially like the
Yeah.
back half of that movie. But this
Yeah.
one, there's just a lot of scenes, in my opinion at
Yeah.
least, where I feel like he's phoning it in or he's just not all there. There's other scenes where he's freaking incredible, don't get
Yeah.
me wrong. But sometimes I'm like, Val, the check. He just had to get a check.
Although he seemed like enthused to do this compared to Island of Dr. Moreau, where we realized he was going through a shit ton here too, like the divorce and everything. That was like still ongoing.
Yeah.
But apparently Stephen Hopkins said like he was like they were dealing with a lot on that movie, but he was good to work with. Unlike Island of Dr. Moreau, where it's like he decided he didn't want to be the main character anymore.
Because of how shitty everything was going.
Oh God, yeah, Richard Stanley getting chased off set essentially.
Oh, yeah.
But he signed on to this, secured funding. Here's the thing: Michael Douglas didn't try to be in this movie.
Really?
They wanted Sean Connery. They wanted Anthony Hopkins. Both turned it down.
Dude, Douglas has such a presence in this movie.
Dude, Anthony Hopkins ended up being in it's not really a hunt movie, but The Edge with the bear.
Yeah.
Is that the one where he's got like the long hair?
No,
Oh, no,
he
wait,
doesn't
that's,
have long hair in that
that's the one with Connery. What the fuck is it called?
Oh. Fuck, is he a hunter? Or is that the one where he lives with apes?
Lives with Apes.
That might be Anthony Hopkins. I'm not sure. Instinct.
Instinct.
I know it's Instinct.
Yeah,
It's going
I
to
think
bother
that's
me.
What it's called
It's
Instinct.
going to bother
I'm
me.
almost
Hold on.
positive it's Sean Connery.
Instinct movie. Was it Sean Connery or that is not the right Instinct?
Basic
hold
Instinct?
on. No, it's Instinct from 2019. It's like two people making out. No, that was Anthony Hopkins.
It was
in
Anthony
Instinct.
Hopkins?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Sean Connery did have long hair in something. I can't remember what it
don't
was.
know. Maybe it was The Rock for like a
It
second.
was The Rock.
Was
for
it
a
The Rock
second.
for
Yeah.
a second, like right in the beginning, right?
You know, it's funny. They do look a lot alike.
Yeah,
So they both turned it down. And then Douglas decided to just step in since he was producing it anyway. The writer didn't care for that because they added his whole backstory and everything. Like he was supposed to be like this quiet, like manly dude.
Oh, really?
And then they like apparently added a bunch of stuff to his character, and the writer did not like that.
Really? I like the stuff where he's like with the African tribe and things like that. That's cool.
I thought it's fine.
Yeah.
The writer did say he came off kind of like a wimp. I did probably
think
want
so.
someone a little. I wanted someone like Quint. He doesn't really have Quint energy
No.
in this.
I like him because he's a little guy, but he's a little like he's a badass, and
Yeah.
I can relate to that.
He's kind of an interesting character because he doesn't consider himself a white savior, but
Yeah.
they kind of present him as a white
Yeah.
savior.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone would agree with me on that.
I don't
but-
agree.
All right.
He's more one of them.
I'm
he
saying-
he
Yeah.
appreciates the land and respects
Yeah.
the land and appreciates their culture.
And he
things like
fought with them, so yeah.
I would agree with that. I'm just saying the way the movie presents him, maybe less so with the actual character. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain.
that. I think that's more Val Kilmer's
possible.
role.
That's
Like, you know what I
possible.
mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it won Best Academy Award for sound editing. And then nominated Razzie for Kilmer. And here, you said this is Stephen Hopkins' second best film.
Yeah.
He says it's a mess, and I haven't been able to watch it.
Really?
No, he
I
didn't.
wonder what his original like vision was.
Yeah, I think he was another. I forgot to write it down. I think he's another one that wasn't thrilled with Douglas being in the movie. I
Really?
feel like a lot of like contention around Michael Douglas being in the movie.
I don't think he was bad. I like him in the movie.
And you know what's funny? He's not even really in the movie that long.
He's in the
He
last,
is
like, 20
kind of
minutes.
scene stealing, though. He he is playing it up a little bit,
time.
so I can see how that could be kind of annoying.
Maybe it is one of those things because he did insert himself.
Yeah.
He kind of is like, what the fuck kind of ego does this guy have? Like on set,
But
I'm saying.
I'm the producer.
And I'm
Right.
looking up old reviews. People didn't like this movie.
That's crazy, man.
Reviewers
like
that Roger Ebert put it on his worst of the year, and I'm like, there had to have been way worse movies.
96.
Yeah, there had to be way worse.
That's crazy. I mean, I don't love this movie, but it's definitely not one of the worst.
Or
of
is
the
that
year.
just a sign of time? Like a good movie, like that was considered a bad movie back then. A movie that if it came out now would be like, this is great.
This is fucking 5 stars.
I understood what was happening. Nothing looked super. There was a couple shots of the lion
But for
digitally.
96, it was
Yeah,
fine.
for 96, it looked.
If this came out today, Tony, you need an HDR screen or you wouldn't know what the fuck's happening. It's so dark.
It's not that dark.
Well, if it was made today. I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah, it was made. Yeah, they make it way too dark.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go through it. Maybe
Just
they're all wrong.
one
Oh, sorry.
thing. Vilmos Zsigman is the cinematographer on this.
Okay, yeah.
And he's done a ton of shit.
Yeah, what did he do? I forgot to make the note.
It's Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Okay, that's a good one.
Blowout.
That's a good one.
What else did he do? The Deer Hunter, Deliverance, and Real Genius with Val Kilmer.
So
but
they
like-
had chemistry.
But he's got a fucking big pedigree. There's a
Yeah.
and Jerry Goldsmith does the score. dude,
Yes. Okay.
which fucking rules.
No.
You don't like it?
Ooh.
I like it, man.
Here we go, guys.
I think it's good.
I'm indifferent on
I
this one.
watched this last night and then this morning, and the 8 millionth time I heard "Hi,
I like.
hi,
I like that.
hi." I was thinking about it. I was just like, I really like this movie. Why don't I watch it more? Why don't I own it? Is there something that stops me from rewatching it? And then this morning, waking up to "Hi, hi," and I'm like, I think I found it.
So this
Why?
is
Because you had the fucking menu playing when you woke up.
I'm like,
Oh,
I think
God. The
I'm like,
DVD
I think I
menu.
found the one thing in this movie that really, dude, it's like nails. I don't know why it was like nails on a chalkboard. I'm like, oh, I don't like this.
So definitely don't recommend watching this movie with headphones on. Okay.
That's how
No,
I
I
watched it.
Joe
You
drank
like
it
it.
all in.
I did. I was like, this fucking movie.
And I love Jerry Goldsmith. I love Jerry Goldsmith. But the 8th millionth, hi, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, go back to that Legend episode. You can hear all about how much I love
yeah.
Jerry Goldsmith.
It reminds me, recently we did Cube, and I forgot that there's like music in Cube where it's just a girl's audio going, taka, 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 and it was driving me nuts. And I'm like, whose idea was this? This
That
is a
would
bad
kinda piss
idea.
me off, yeah.
Anyway.
And Stan Winston does the effects on this.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
and they look solid.
They look solid, but there's only like one practical shot of like the lion in the whole movie. Most of it is the real life lion.
Yeah, it's a real life lion.
Yeah.
There is some like weird digital. If it's not digital, it's like they composited a
Oh,
lion
it's definitely
in,
composite.
Yeah.
and it looks when the lion, whenever the lion jumps onto a human person, there's some weird like it looks bizarre.
Does not hold up.
But it's like that, so you don't really
True.
think about it
But
too much.
there are some shots of these lions where they're like eating somebody's leg or something,
Yeah.
and like there's not a human in the actual frame. and
Yeah.
it's fucking crazy.
They look cool as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get into this.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So it starts off. We get Samuel telling us about how awesome John Patterson is.
Samuel.
John Patterson was the best man ever. He built a bridge and he killed lions, and this is totally a true story.
This is a true story. Don't lie. Don't doubt me. Don't look it up.
Shut the fuck up when I'm talking.
Eat my sesame cake, right?
Yeah.
No, this is actually the guy who does the voice of Rafiki. I think in the live action version. I didn't do a deep
Oh, okay.
dive. I just saw Rafiki next to his name.
You didn't
on
see which
Letterboxd.
Rafiki it was.
No,
I
but
think I could see him doing the animated one.
Yeah.
In my head, I think I could hear it. Yeah.
I mean,
One
it's
or
the
the
time
other.
to do it.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
90s.
Yeah.
So yeah, we meet Tom Wilkinson, the late Tom Wilkinson. And they have a good handshake. And he's like, I can tell a lot about a handshake. And I'm like,
it's firm.
I don't know why that is like a symbol of
It used to be.
it used to be. I'm like, I've shaken a lot of idiots' hands who had firm handshakes, and I don't understand
Because
this.
that was supposed to define your character.
I guess so.
That was definitely a thing for a while. I mean, I've even heard that in the last like decade or
Yeah.
so when I was growing up.
Yeah. I mean, you should have a firm handshake, but I'm not going to be like, yep, I know everything I need to know about this guy. I'd be like, no.
It was limp. What an asshole.
He's of the female persuasion.
There have been a couple times where I fucked up a handshake and I went, I'm sorry, we have to do that
do it
again. like I'm like,
Redo.
no, I'm not. We got to do it again. That was a bad. I don't want to pretend. We're not going to pretend that I didn't just do that. We're going to do that again.
It's called toxic masculinity, Tony.
Oh my
And
god.
which
happens
we
to your
like because it's
brain?
boys.
Yeah.
Ugh.
This guy's got plenty of it. He's like, you're not gonna like me, but I'm a great boss.
Oh my god. This fucking guy is every boss I've ever had. Fuck this guy.
I don't know, man. Like,
I wish he got eaten by the fucking lion in this movie.
I appreciated his honesty. I was like, at least he's just laying it all out there.
I don't give a fuck about you or your children. What does he say? Brood? Whatever the fuck he
He's
says.
talking about, oh, my wife's pregnant with my first
litter.
child.
He's
I
like,
don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I don't care, actually.
Fuck you and your litter of children.
He's like, Mr. Terrific, it's Superman. He just does not give a shit at all. He's got to fix this interdimensional portal. Shut the fuck up.
Do not sully Mr. Terrific with this piece of shit.
No, what I'm saying,
This
same
is Carmine
attitude.
Falcone from Batman Begins. Different guy, different DC.
He's got a knack for being a piece of shit, I'll tell you that.
Mr. Terrific would fuck him up.
But yeah, no, I actually really like him in this. He's just like, hey, fuck you. Build my bridge. You
Falcon was
asshole.
like, all right, I'll do it.
He's like, I really want to go to Africa. He's like, I don't give a fuck what you want. Build my bridge, you piece
I
of
don't
shit.
care if you want to come home or you're going to be done in 5 months, you fucking piece of
Right,
shit.
yeah. 6 months or basically you're fired.
Do it or I'm going to ruin your reputation.
I don't know if you said this, Tony, already. Maybe when you talked about the original story, but 1898 this takes place.
Yes. So yeah, they got to build this bridge. So Germany is building their own rail, and they don't want to compete with them.
It's Germany and...
I
wanna
can't
say
remember the other.
China. Yeah, China,
so,
I
I
think.
think so. I forget the other country.
They're all just pillaging Africa and fucking building
Well, he
railroads.
says we have to save Africa from the Africans. He makes a
and
point
of course
that.
abolish slavery.
Right.
And so we can end slavery.
Even though we're using slave labor.
until they don't need it anymore.
Indentured servitude, but yes, close enough.
Completely different thing.
I need the ivory trade to continue.
There's some serious colonizer mentality in this movie.
big time, yeah.
Coming from many directions.
Yeah. So yeah, they were like, you got to go build this bridge, so we can just mine Africa for
I
everything.
hear you're the best. Don't fuck it up.
He just shows up like on a map. This is where you're going. No details. He's just like, all right, yeah, I've always liked to go to Africa. And then it's like he's on the train.
Yeah, he's like, all right, well, let me go. And I'm like, is he buying your ticket? Do you know what train to, like, you just got up? Do you just, in those days, did you just get on a train and go, take me to Africa?
Haven't you seen the Indiana Jones movie?
I guess so.
They just go.
Oh, he's got to say goodbye to his hot wife first, though.
Yes, he says bye to Emily Mortimer from Scream 3,
Yep.
who was supposed to be the second killer in Scream 3 in the original script.
Was that? I was gonna say before it got leaked and they changed it.
Yep.
I still like Scream 3, but I understand why people don't like that one.
Every problem in that movie is not really the movie's fault. Outside factors played into it.
Sure.
But she's good in this. She's like, she might be the only woman who talks in the movie.
I think so.
Boys Month!
Plan that you knew that. You're like, look at the amount of lines in the script.
I was just
Perfect.
thinking about it. I'm like, I don't think there's any other women in this movie.
You'll get your moment later, even though it's a dream sequence.
Some of the warriors, those red warriors, I think are actually female, but
Maybe.
they don't speak.
Boys Month! Anyway.
I don't think so.
They chant. No, I think so, yeah.
She encouraged him to go. She's like, hey, look, you love Africa. You've always wanted to do this. He spent some time in India.
Look,
so he
we're
wants to-
rich. Do whatever the fuck you want.
He's like, just go.
Build
Just
that
go. And we'll travel with the baby afterwards.
Val also loves bridges. I mean, like,
Yeah.
eats, breathes, and sleeps bridges. He's like,
Bridges
I can't
are
wait to
his
build this fucking
favorite
bridge.
thing in the world.
I can't wait to build this bridge across the land.
Oh, that's right. He was Irish.
Yeah,
or
he's
is he
Irish.
Irish or Scottish?
He's Irish.
Supposed to be
yeah.
Irish.
It's very light to non-existent.
It comes, like I said,
It comes and
goes.
The voiceover especially is like, that's just Val Kilmer.
Maybe that's why he got the Razzie nomination between the two movies.
I don't know why they couldn't get that in line there. Like, what do you...
Or just don't call him Irish and just be Val Kilmer. It's
Yeah.
okay.
He meets up with Angus.
Angus.
And,
He's from
who's-
Scotland.
He was from Scotland. He's like a missionary. He's trying to convert people to not Catholicism.
I think.
Just Christianity in general.
Well,
Do
I
they
don't-
ever say what he is exactly?
I think Val says that he's a Protestant and something else. So I don't.
Yeah,
I think
Val
it-
says he's Catholic and Protestant, like his
Yeah.
parents were. So I don't know whatever Angus is, but
Roman
he's
Catholic?
whatever another version is.
One of the sex, for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, he boards a train with him, and they have a great time looking at stock footage.
Look over there. There's a hippo. They fought out of the mouth.
Yeah. Oh, at least with the hippo, they actually had some hippos in a thing, but everything else, he's like, giraffes. It's just got the stock footage
Yeah.
of
Look,
giraffes.
gazelle. They only sleep 5 minutes a day.
I'm not making fun. I'm just like, it is funny that it was just, it was clearly stock footage every single time.
Very obviously.
I think
yeah.
Vilmos is going to be pissed that you said that because he went out to Africa and shot that shit.
Maybe he did. I don't know. It like comes off like stock footage to me.
Stephen Hopkins is like, we need that footage. We cannot pay for that royalty-free crap.
Look, the hippos cost way too much. We're not flying in giraffes. Just have them point and then cut to a giraffe.
It's like film from like the 20s, like colorized.
That would be funny if it was like the wrong film.
Yeah.
It's all degraded.
Just go find Escobar's hippos. Just get footage of them. Close enough. Good enough.
So yeah, he also knows a bunch of animal facts.
Yeah.
He's just like, they could do this. They sleep 5 minutes a day. They could do that. I don't know if any of that's real.
I don't know.
But
Do
yeah, man,
hippos
he
really
is-
fart out of their mouth?
Yeah, he
They
said
fall
that.
out of the other end.
I don't know if that's true.
Not getting my head close enough to a hippo's fucking mouth, so I'll never find out.
I'm sure it smells irregardless.
I'll be
Yeah.
dead. That's all I know.
Yeah.
But yes, he's thrilled to be there. Sure hope no lions show up. Anyway,
Deathly
They're
afraid
in
of them.
Africa.
then he meets Samuel, who's
Right.
like introducing him to the village. Everyone's working on that train, and there's a lot of problems because the Africans don't like the Indians, and the Indians don't like the Muslims, but also the Indians don't like other Indians, and some of the Muslims don't like any other Muslims, and apparently some of the Africans don't get along with other Africans.
They took that melting pot and just kicked it the fuck over, and then Val Kilmer's supposed to like pick it up and fix everything.
But if history
He's
has
like,
taught
I
me
know-
anything, if you introduce a white guy, everything will be fine.
It's like, I know Indian people and I know Muslim people. I'll just make them be
they
friends.
even kind of draw attention to that later in the film.
you
the
do whatever you want.
Yeah, Abdullah calls it out.
Yeah, but yeah, they're not getting along. Apparently not. There's like a whole thing where it's like, well, the Indians think cows are sacred and the Muslims keep eating the cows, and they have a really hard time with that, and it's a big problem. Then he asks him, he's like, do you eat the cows? He's like, yeah, I also eat the cows.
Yeah. Because I don't want to die in the fucking
So they're all
Sahara.
like fighting with each other.
But Val Kilmer gets word about this lion, and he's like, well, I know how to fix the problem. What are you going to do, capture it? Oh, I'm just going to fucking shoot it.
Because he's also a hunter. Like,
Yes.
yeah.
And who gives him the word on the line? The doctor, Hawthorne, played by King Theoden.
My king.
My king.
Yes.
He gives him good advice. He says, hey, don't get sick.
Right. Everyone's got malaria. It's bad news.
But you're right.
Malaria's broken into Rohan.
Sound the fucking horns.
So, by the way, we got to talk. At some point, I thought like maybe he was going to be a bad guy, the way they were kind of framing him.
It seemed like it, right? With the gun
Yeah.
jamming and everything.
Yeah.
I think he's just like in a bad situation and
Yeah.
is trying to make the mediocrity of
They
it.
were-
Because
he's
they were
not
trying
like,
something with him. I don't think they really landed on
Almost
it.
like he's a little incompetent.
Yeah, but I felt like they were trying to. But watching this, I totally it's been a minute since I seen this, and for a minute I'm like, is he like are they building him up as an antagonist? And then that's not what happens.
I mean, I had never seen it, so I had no fucking clue where
Yeah.
it was going.
he said
Yeah.
he couldn't get a job anywhere else.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like I think dude is paying like Beaumont's paying him like a lot of money. to
Oh,
do that,
okay,
essentially.
gotcha,
But
gotcha.
like not giving him the tools that he needs to
Yeah.
run a proper
Yeah.
hospital out there.
Absolutely.
But yeah, he talks about how his orderly was attacked by a man-eating lion. The lion spared him to eat his donkey, but he's like, all right, we got a problem. It's a freaking lion. And like you said, he's like, not a problem at all. Been there, done that.
Yeah,
Go fuck him up.
Not only am I an engineer, but I'm a hunter, like Joe was saying.
Everybody was probably any
On
like
some level, yeah.
any like rich dude who was like in the army back then was definitely like a hunter.
Yeah.
and something.
A lot of
else.
people started like, I mean, they've always hunted for sport, but
Sure.
it became like an adventure thing at some point.
They're
But
like
also-
idolizing Teddy Roosevelt kind of shit.
Yeah,
That's
but-
exactly like that kind of thing.
But
Yeah.
also, did you ever see like The Gray with Liam Neeson?
yeah.
I never saw.
There
I
was
never
that thing where, so they're working in like, what, it's like the somewhere northern.
Is that with the
Yeah,
wolves?
Canada.
Yeah, it's with the
Okay,
wolves, but like
shit.
his job is literally to snipe wolves who will attack the workers up there. So I think like maybe it probably happens less these days. But I can see if you're working in a dangerous environment, you would have to know how to hunt or
Oh,
defend
yeah.
yourself, especially when there's like tigers and lions
Well, yeah.
everywhere.
And bears.
Yes.
Any
Oh
kind
my.
So
Now you can build a fence that's pretty reinforced. You're
Yeah.
fine. But back then it's like, well, get a gun and shoot the thing if
Right,
it comes
yeah.
to you.
he even says like he had trouble in like India with like a bunch of tigers there.
Yes.
So and he killed a bunch of them.
So yeah, they tie up a donkey. It's like, well, it eats donkeys. Let's throw a donkey out there. And I like that once his face starts just falling asleep in the tree. But yeah, the lion comes out. Oh, there was one guy who told him earlier. It's like, I killed. Oh no, that happens afterwards.
It's
Forget
afterwards.
what I said. So yeah, this lion comes out and Patterson kills the fucking thing.
One shot.
Boom. I don't think it's connected to the other lions. I just think
No.
it was there.
Keep in mind too, the one dude, the missionary guy, falls out of the tree and almost
Yeah.
gets fucking eaten
Oh my God, it's
alive.
great. And then the guy from Jaws comes in and goes, "A what? What's this bite radius crap?"
That's a tiger. No, that's a liger. A what?
Oh my god! It does feel like Jaws though, because it's like you think,
totally.
okay, he solved the problem, and then nope, the big fuck motherfuckers are coming now.
But he restores faith in the workers, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Fuck, this guy's gonna help us out. He's looking out for us." And everybody's kind of like, "Sure, I'll do backbreaking labor for no money all day."
Look,
Barely
it's
any.
just like when the Duke of was it the? Well, fuck. Hold on.
The Duke of New York.
No.
The Duke of Spice.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to make a joke. What was his fucking name? Who's the Duke of Caladan? Or
Atreides?
yes. That's
Duke
when, like,
Atreides?
it's like when Duke Leto Atreides saved all those miners from the sandworm and they respected them. Duke Leto Atreides, whose name I'll never forget.
And you never forget an Atreides.
No.
I already mentioned it in another episode, but I read Dune Messiah. They're going to make a lot of changes in that movie. But I think I mentioned it in another episode
Is
recently.
that
Go
the
back.
one with the weird worm kid?
No, that's later.
Okay,
apparently.
that's later.
They're going to make a lot of changes
We'll
in that
see what
movie.
happens.
There's some lines of dialogue where I'm like, there's no way in hell you're getting Timothée Chalamet to say that. Anyway, back
That's
to
the Robert Pattinson. Batman, you get this line.
So yeah, he kills it. Everyone's thrilled. And then one of the builders is like, I once killed a lion with my bare hands.
How
But
many
yeah,
shots did it take you? I didn't. Did it with my bare hands.
And,
which
we-
is fun because we keep calling back to
yeah.
that.
And the fun fact about that, it's not here, but that guy's a liar.
How do you know?
Because he said he killed a lion with his bare hands.
Yeah. How do you know? I kind of thought that's where they were going.
He's
with
leaving
it.
a lot out. He's just like, it was a baby lion who fell. And
It
I
was a cub and I choked it.
yeah,
to
he's
death.
leaving that part out.
I thought that was going to be like a bait and switch kind of thing, where like because spoilers, he gets killed later, and it's like I thought they were going to make a bigger deal out of that, but it's like more of a sad moment.
It
like
was
that
the
guy-
Tsavo's cub that he killed. Like, you motherfucker, you're first.
Followed him there.
Yeah.
But he becomes like the head foreman, more or less.
Yes, yeah. So he's there when they're talking about building the bridge, and they want to have the foundations built in 4 weeks. Apparently, where they have to build it over is a little rougher than he thought.
Yeah.
There's a fucking river, and he's like, "Yeah, I didn't know about that." Okay.
He's like, it's bigger than I thought it'd be. Let's figure this
Yeah.
out. So he's drawing it. Everyone's building. 7 weeks later, progress is being made. He gets a necklace made out of lion claws. Everyone respects him.
It symbolizes bravery.
Took them
Yes.
7 weeks to make that because they had to have that time skip in there.
Well,
they
they
couldn't fit that scene.
They
in
wanted to
before
see if he
that.
was a real piece of shit for it. Like, all right,
Yeah.
killed that lion.
Don't
before
give
you
him the
killed in
president until he's does us another solid.
And he
Proves
writes a letter to his wife, and he starts it off with, you know how God invented liquor so the Irish wouldn't rule the world?
He's lost his accent by this point, though.
Yeah,
That's the VO, right?
yeah.
He's like, I'm just Val Kilmer now.
And I'm
I'm
just
just Val
like,
Kilmer.
I went to Catholic school. I must have missed that part of the Bible. I don't remember that in there. He says it as if we all know this.
He randomly just says chair and he doesn't disappear into the ground, but he says
He
that.
shoots down the fucking railroad track,
Batman
dude.
Forever joke.
Yeah. But he does say, but they built us stubborn for us to do things and be great people or whatever, even though we're drunks.
Fun fact on Val Kilmer, everyone's enjoying the side tangent of twins. I tried to get them into Batman. They refuse to be invested in any kid-friendly Batman. They won't watch Lego Batman, won't watch Bat Wheels.
What about
won't-
66?
I haven't tried it yet. I'm
Ooh,
going to
that
try
might
it.
work.
They watched me play the Batman Begins video game,
Mm-hmm.
and they just wanted to see the Scarecrow get his mask taken off. So I showed them all the Batman scenes of Batman Begins, and that's what they were invested in.
The video game of Batman Begins.
But then I showed them the movie, and they liked it. And then
They want to see handsome Cillian Murphy is what it is.
yes, and now we watch both Burton movies, and they like them. We obviously had to skip if a bad guy or Batman wasn't on for too long.
Sure.
So I'm like, okay, well, they only like live action. I'm like, they're gonna love Batman forever. It's faster pace, it's colorful, there's more action. Granted, I had to turn it off for bedtime. Riddler just showed up properly, so maybe
takes a
that'll
little
switch
while.
it. But they're like, whatever. I'm like, so do you only like the scary dark with like? They're about to turn 3, and I'm like, and everyone's giving me shit. I'm like, no, guys, I tried with the cartoons and shit.
You know,
I tried with the animated Super Dog movie and nothing.
Not
gotta-
very manly, these little girls.
you have to start Batman Forever when they go to bed, just like where my wife starts Batman Forever when she goes to bed, right in Edward Nygma's apartment when he comes home.
Good.
When he becomes Riddler for the first time.
That thing pointing to the light bulb.
And
So look,
yeah.
we'll find out. I'm going to show them the second half. Maybe they'll be won over by Val Kilmer, but right now they're just like, No, we want dark, scary Batman.
Take them to the theater. They're going to put both of them in the theaters.
I should show them this movie. They'll never want to watch Lion King ever again.
No.
They're at the beach right now. I told my brother, I'm like, yeah, I almost showed them Jaws, but I thought that might ruin your vacation. He's like, I would have killed you
Bro,
if you showed him Jaws right before we went to the beach.
Uncle No, that's bad, man.
That's why they call him Uncle No.
Not anymore. No, I finally made it to Tony. But now, because we're so casual, I've become Tone. They're like, hey, Tone, come here. I'm like, what the Anyway.
Thought we had to work up the tone.
My niece calls me Jody. Uncle Jody.
Wasn't that the invisible friend in the Amityville Horror?
I think so.
Yes, it was.
Pig-faced fucking demon.
So anyway, I will update you guys later on if they're Val Kilmer fans. We'll see.
Who isn't, right?
So, he writes to his wife. He's like, hey, everything's going great here. I'm having a great time. Sure hope a lion doesn't eat a guy. A lion eats a guy.
Especially my head foreman who said he ripped one apart with his bare hands. Oh, shit.
That's like every scene in this movie. Sure hope a lion doesn't eat me. A lion eats him.
Things they're going pretty well. They just start looking. It plays off really well at the end. But yeah, it's like whenever things are going well, fucking lion show up.
Also, it's been 7 months. Like, don't they have a lot of this bridge built?
Weeks.
7 weeks.
Yeah. At this point, it's 7 weeks. Yeah.
What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
I was going to say the script probably could have used another pass or two, but you need stuff to happen so the movie can move on.
Yeah. So yeah, that guy gets freaking eaten.
Dude, he gets pulled through the long grass, man. It's great.
Dude, he it nudges him a little bit. He's like, hey, what's going on? And then it pulls him out.
So many great shots of people just getting pulled out from under tents and out of their tents.
Bloods and guts being thrown
This is
everywhere.
why I think he was a liar, Tony, because they keep showing him reaching towards it and he never does jack shit.
Sean, he couldn't get his fucking hands on him, dude. If he put his hands on him, forget it.
He had tied them down before he went to bed to help him from masturbating. You know, it was like a religious thing.
He kept trying to choke it, but it had a mane, and he was like, why does this lion have a mane? They don't even live here.
If only it was like the one from the real story. Wait, what?
I can't find its
fluffy.
neck to choke. What is this? Did someone ship this here?
That's not it. Damn you, Stan Winston.
That in the back of my mind, I was like, I wonder if they're going to be a were-lion. Is he going to turn into a were-lion?
Now you're fucking talking, man.
By the way, the last movie I saw about hunting and lions was Craven the Hunter, and now I'm getting bad flashbacks.
Oh,
well, I'm also saying that not just for goofs, but they constantly show this lion with green eyes, like digitally altered green eyes.
Yeah,
so I was like, what the fuck
The
was that?
writer said that his thought was that they were evil that came up out of the ground for 9 months.
What?
I don't know. They try to do some weird supernatural-ish stuff, kind of like Jaws, where they're like, a shark wouldn't normally do this here.
Or Scream.
It's strange, and then like all of the indigenous people like attribute it to like a devil or a demon or like these because they're doing this crazy shit and killing people.
Yeah.
Like they must be demons.
Well, that's why I specifically brought up 13th Warrior earlier. But yeah, it is a Beowulf
similar,
kind of interpretation where that one has kind of a similar supernatural vibe. It ends up all being real.
Yeah, with the cult of the dragon or whatever the fuck
Something
it is.
like that.
Whereas this, every time the lion appears, it's almost kind of spectral.
Yeah.
The way it's kind of hidden in this grass.
And they're definitely smart like velociraptors, because
Dude, they're raptors.
every movie was really trying to be Jurassic
There were
Park.
some fucking clever girl moments in this.
Dude, rewatching Deep Blue Sea, I couldn't believe how much it was just ripping off Jurassic Park.
I think that's why I love it so much.
Probably.
That is a serious good ripoff.
Yeah.
It is. And it's great. No, I'm not saying it's bad.
But you do notice it.
Cashing.
Yeah, but I'm
It
just
is,
like,
though, right?
oh, they have to fly to a location and everyone's gone for the weekend. I'm like, that's really on the fucking. It also ripped off Alien Resurrection. We learned.
We could do a whole side tangent on that movie, the alternate ending. I'm sure you did an episode by now.
We already
Tony.
did it.
Okay.
We already did it. But yeah, so everyone's on edge. Patterson tries to kill it. He doesn't. And everyone's terrified after another man dies. They decide.
Which he finds out like offhandedly the next morning. They're like,
wait a minute.
Why is everybody leaving? It's like another guy across town died.
Yeah.
He's like, what? Why wasn't I notified?
And the dude who got dragged off the first time, he's like, it looks like they licked his skin off and drank its blood. And it's like, I've never seen a fucking lion do this before. And they show the body on the table and like the head is gone and there's just like lesions all over him.
Like they're vampires or some
Yeah.
shit.
They're
I
just
don't
fucking
know.
with him, dude. They kill for pleasure.
So they decide they're going to build a fence. The one guy was like, hey, we made a fence out of this. He's like, all right, that's what we're going to do.
Cool, the brambles or
And he
whatever.
tells him to do that. And then Abdullah's just like, you're white. You can do anything. And then he's just like, hey, we all have to work together here. because it's the 90s, and that's what our message is in the
And
90s.
if you don't listen to me, I'm telling Beaumont, you're fucking fired.
It's the 1890s, exactly.
Yeah. Party like it's
Yes, but the movie took place in the 90s, which was all about that. Like, hey, we all have to work together.
I know, it's just funny coincidence.
Yeah, they were very communal back then.
Yeah, well, look at Power Rangers. Like, wow, that's a very diverse friend group right there.
And this movie could have focused on other things and just had Val Kilmer break a whip out and a machine gun and force people to do this, but that's not
Just trying to be nice.
Yeah, they weren't trying to show that side of history.
You know what it was? Because they had to make him Irish, right?
Yeah.
Because like his people suffered
Because
the
he's
same
like
thing.
he's like the worst of the white people.
Well,
Potato Fathom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
right.
like the slave of the white people.
Yeah. Which I guess was almost Italians, but we weren't even considered white, so we
No.
got off the hook for that.
Well, yeah.
Right. Gangs
They're
of
like,
New
hey,
York.
we don't
right.
like black people, and be like, hey, come on into America. Wait, you're the guy related? You like Columbus? Come on in here.
But even though he makes that racist comment, they just work together. They're
Yeah.
like, all right, I guess Val Kilmer's right, actually.
So yeah, they're all working together. Their hands are all fucked up. Angus is waxing poetic about how much he loves his bloody hands.
Well, this is like a sheltered dude. He's like, my mother made me play piano when I was
Yeah.
a kid, but I was tone deaf, but now I'm working with my hands and I love it.
But
Yes.
it's like such a red flag scene. It's like because they're focusing so much on
Yeah,
how
that guy's gonna die. You look at that, you're like, oh, Angus is
the next scene you're expecting. You're like, well, he's the first one to go, of course,
Angus is on
right?
the chopping block.
Poor fuck.
But yeah, they talk about all the great things that man can accomplish. Man, Boys Month. But he can't get anyone to convert. He's
He
trying
gets
to get
a couple people. He gets a couple people.
Yeah. But yeah, he's Patterson talks about how much he loves his wife.
Yeah.
And Samuel says that he has 4 wives.
4 wives.
And
Do you
I have
like-
it here. That's too many women. You're banned for Boys Month.
He goes, do you like her? And he goes, yeah, I do. And he's like, I don't like any of mine.
I'm glad you said that. I have another note here. He's back into Boys Month.
yeah.
It was just a few seconds. He was banned and he's back.
Tony, what the fuck? You don't like women? Where's your 4 wives that you hate?
Well, we already had that conversation
Oh, okay.
off camera of what's going on in my life, Joe.
You need to move to Utah, brother.
You weren't here. Spoiler, bad.
Sounds about right.
So yes, work is being done, and the lion is spying. They actually have a shot of the lion spying on
I
them.
kind of love
like,
it.
ooh, I see you.
Like sniffing him out, like, making a trap, eh?
Those are some of the scenes that really take me out of it, though. I'm like, is this supposed to be serious or what? Like,
Is
what
it
the fuck are
stalking
we
them?
doing?
They are a little.
The way they go about it.
Same thing with my complaints about the sharks in Deep Blue Sea. Like, these lions are a little too smart. The sharks knew the camera setup and they knew
Right.
about flooding. And I'm just like, but now the lions, I'm like, wait, are they like making notes? I'm like, all right, this is what they're building, and I know this.
To be fair,
Yeah.
the sharks in Deep Blue Sea are genetically altered, so their brains are like 3 or 4 or 5 times the size, the original size. That doesn't mean that they can do the
They
Pythagorean
were way
theorem.
too smart. They were way too smart.
But I totally believe the lions, because if you own a cat, you know how fucking smart a cat is, or even a dog.
No, I don't doubt the stalking. I actually agree
Yeah.
with you in that sense. I just the
The fact
way
that they
it's
like know what
presented.
they're doing.
Yeah, it's a little too on the money.
And don't remind me, I own a cat. I just had to take her to the vet today, and
Oh, no.
I got the bill. And whenever I get a bill for her, I just always remember, I'm like, not supposed to be my cat. It's not supposed to be my cat.
You're across the bear, Tone.
Return her to her home, back to space.
Sean, if there was an option,
Put her in the Jupiter too, Tone.
it was funny. I almost canceled a live episode because we got like a flood warning, which we wouldn't have flooded. We just would have lost internet.
yeah.
And people are like, make sure Space Cat's okay. And I'm like, well, no, in floods, you got to grab like important things that can't be, or why would I grab it?
No.
Well, you could just throw it like a suitcase, like in Uninvited, and it could just jump on it.
Oh, that's true. Right.
I did have a lady here not too long ago, and we did watch Uninvited.
Oh my god, I love that movie. We watch it every year for 4th of July.
I reviewed it on Patreon.
Yeah.
and,
Cat within a cat.
So
Yeah.
good.
Well, that was the
Double
thing. I
fun.
was telling them the plot, and I was like, yeah, so I'm like, fuck it. We're just going to put it on.
A mutant cat that lives inside of another cat on a fucking cruise ship with George Kennedy. What
Hey,
more do you need?
If you don't want to go on Patreon, you can just go over to Movie Dumpster's YouTube channel. We also reviewed that film.
What the hell kind of plug with the Do
And-
both. Do both.
Check this out. We also did an interview with the director, Graydon
What
Clark.
the fuck was that, Sean?
That was a reverse plug, Tony. That was an
I've
anti-plug.
never seen someone
He's
go on
good.
another person's show and go, don't pay for this. Go to my thing.
He's got that shit locked down.
I
dude.
didn't
He'll
even
get you
think
every
You've
time.
not learned anything from this. We have to work together.
I totally fucked that one up. Now that you're saying it out loud, that's not what I meant. But
I'm
hey.
gonna remember this when we're being stalked by a lion. I'm like, hey, remember that time?
Is he the Abdullah? You're gonna put the gun to his head like?
I don't care that much. It's fine.
Share the wealth. There's different perspectives, right? That's why
You think,
everybody watches.
the cat in what do you call it? Uninvited didn't have a name, but since there's two of them, could we call them the Ghost and the Darkness?
Actually,
Yeah.
that's great. I love that. Now I need a shirt of both of the cats from Uninvited that says the Ghost of the Dark.
Oh my
make
God.
It look like the cover of the movie where it's Michael Douglas and Val Kilmer, but make it both cats.
It's George Kennedy. And that fucking guy, I always forget his name.
Oh.
Walter. No, it's
Anyway.
Clu Gallagher and George Kennedy.
Right.
Anyway, the lions attack and they freaking eat a man's head. It's pretty freaking brutal. They just come out and just rip into this guy's head.
There are some like really gnarly like bites in this.
Yeah.
Like, when they come down and like rip people's skin off and
Dude,
shit.
it scared me as like a kid. Which,
Oh, yeah.
by the way, you just said you
yeah, I
just
grew up
watched
with
it.
this, yeah.
Yes, I did too. Like that. This is like after Batman Forever, so I knew who Val Kilmer
Yeah.
was, and like I like these kinds of movies, like Congo and
Oh,
shit.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
so-
was right in the pocket with Congo, too.
Yes, yeah. So I remember like my grandfather rented this, and I watched it like a couple times. But yeah, like the lion, I didn't expect the lions to be like as violent. Like, oh shit, because like Jurassic Park cuts away. This one does not really.
Well, that's what I'll say. I mean, I didn't do any research on this, but you kind of already joked about the Raptors. They definitely are trying to go for that vibe, but I also got the feeling that they were trying to push it a little further than maybe you could with Raptors.
Is it R? Is it rated R?
I think so.
If it's not, it's pretty fucking violent.
I'm pretty sure it's rated R.
Real quick.
And I love
I'd
how
be
when they
surprised if it was PG-13.
same, but I love when the lions are running like right at the camera. It's like freaky as hell.
Yeah. Ghost in the Darkness.
I don't think there's any cursing in it, so I think it's probably PG-13.
Ghost in the No, it's rated R. It's rated R, probably for blood and
Graphic
violence. yeah.
violence.
They were proper back then. They didn't curse.
Oh, that's right.
Or people are cursing instead of another language. I don't know what they're saying.
Well, the one guy in the
A lot of guys are just
I don't give a
screaming.
shit about your glitter.
Well, that's true. It's 1898 again. They didn't curse much back then, apparently.
Oh, they most certainly did.
Not in this movie.
Not in the movie.
So the lions attack broad daylight in front of everyone.
That was the one that gets you, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck. Everybody's just like, oh, it's daytime. Everything's fine.
They're
We're
a little
working."
confident now.
Yeah,
They're a little confident.
Yeah.
They know because they're smart.
We put up the brambles. Everything's going to be fine.
Same fucking thing that happens in Godzilla vs. Dora.
Yeah.
Feel like it only attacks at night. We're good to go. Daytime smogs, everybody.
What?
Acid
What?
smog.
This is gonna happen.
Ah, shit.
So yeah, they run to the station. They're looking for it. This thing's just ripping this guy's guts out. It doesn't even care that there's
No.
people there.
Yeah, Val Kilmer runs far as fuck with the rifle.
Yeah.
How was nobody like close around there with a gun?
It's weird how people just have and don't have guns in this.
Well, they don't give the workers guns.
The only guy,
Except for when they do.
Well, those guys are specifically like hunter,
I guess
criminal
so.
guys.
the only guy that's close is the next main character to die, which we already joked about, is the
Yeah.
fucking missionary guy. Just happens to be a little too close to the lion.
Which,
Well,
by the way,
he
this
found-
is a clever girl moment where
Yeah.
they go to get the lion and they're like, "There's a second one."
There's two. There's two. All
Right,
the
it's on
flat
the
comes
roof.
out of the bushes.
Yeah, it jumps and like rips the thing's throat, rapes the guy's throat,
That
and
poor
runs
fucking
away.
guy. As soon as he gets his like, he's finally like broken out of his shell, right? He's like, I'm gonna take this gun and go kill a fucking lion,
Yeah.
and then it just takes him out.
And then everyone
Yeah.
just kind of forgets to shoot. Really, it's like start shooting.
pissed me off, and it was
Yeah.
like Val's like, I don't have a clean shot. I'm like, he's
right
right
there.
I was like, you shot a fucking lion in the head with one shot at night and killed it.
Those green eyes, they throw everybody off. Those
You
horrible
couldn't do
green
this
eyes.
movie in a modern setting because you just have an automatic gun. You'd be like, I don't know. I think I hit it. We'll find out.
You just fucking like Blaine it with like a minigun.
Oh my god.
And I have it here. Oh, Angus dies.
guy.
Right, that's his name, Angus.
So he dies, and this is when we get the names, the Ghost and the Darkness.
That's what they are calling them.
Until the day I die, I will always accidentally call this Ghost in the Darkness.
I kept doing that.
Which is a totally different movie.
I'm pretty sure if we go through our text threads, I probably called it Ghost in the Darkness many, many times.
Which came out a few years ago, and it looks horrible.
Wait, there is a movie called Ghost in
Yeah.
the Darkness?
like 2016 or some shit.
yeah.
I didn't
looks
even know that
bad.
was a real movie.
It's also the animal porn. Ghost in the Darkness. And they don't show you that part. But they're
All right.
humping in the bush.
You gotta do the night vision for that, right?
So the lions are terrifying everyone. Workers are starting to flee. They're like, we don't want to be around
These
here.
fucking guys leave like 3 times. They're like, we're going on that train.
But
going on it.
He calls Abdullah a coward. He's like, Abdullah, now this because the bus is on the way. They're like, you cannot leave today.
You're gonna make us all look
bad.
Yeah, there's no coming back if you walk away right now, basically.
But yeah, he shows up and he's like, I hate being here. Why is my bridge not done? And he gets
Fuck Africa.
he gets updated on the lions.
Oh God, they're like, he's like, wow, where's Angus? And like they come out with the coffin, like right
Yeah,
there.
they're like, he's right there.
He's like, I don't give a fuck about Angus. I don't give a fuck about the 30 people dead. I want my fucking bridge. Go, Val Kilmer, give it to me.
He wants his knighthood. Here's where I think we get like the real thing. He wants his knighthood.
And the ivory trade.
Yes.
To continue.
So yeah, he's
His
like,
knighthood.
yeah. So yeah, they killed 30 men. So they're just like going to town like every single night.
yeah.
Again, I don't know why they're not all huddled in one thing with guns. at that
Get some
point.
fucking TNT.
Do they not have bear traps in Africa? Can he not build a bear trap? Not that I'm for bear traps, but in this situation,
Better idea than TNT. Yeah.
Throw some meat in it.
yeah.
Let him step on it.
I don't condone it, but again, if there were just 2 lions going out of their way to try and kill me, I think I might entertain the idea.
You want to know why? Because these fucking buffoons will step in it themselves.
Yeah,
Wow.
probably.
Like, oh, I'm dying. Oh my God, is it the lion? No, some asshole stepped in the bear trap again.
Patterson shows him his trap in the train car. And I like that.
That's fucking stupid.
I like that he entertains, like, oh, that's a great idea. You're a fucking idiot and you're gonna die. And Val Kilmer doesn't say, oh, well, I'm actually putting 3 other guys. I'm not gonna be
I'm not going in there.
But I like that he says, he's like, yes, I tried this with the tiger in India. He's like, did it work? He's like, actually, it didn't. But, you know, the theory's sound, which this is a year after Judge Dredd made a similar joke where they're talking about the fire tunnel. And he goes, oh, did the guy survive? He goes, no, but the theory's sound. And I'm like, wow.
Huh.
Was this guy watching Judge Dredd?
Interesting.
Just lifted it in there.
William Goldman was like all fucked up. Like, oh, that's a good one.
Not a lot of good lines in this movie, but that one was pretty good.
I'm going to sort it out. That's the good one. That's his, like, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And Val totally should have gone in there and just done that himself. Like,
Yeah.
don't leave this fucking job to some other moron.
Oh, yeah, because
I
he's
think
like,
he
hey,
stay-
criminals, here you go.
I think
you
he
guys
stays-
are going to do this.
I think he stays for a couple days and then hires these guys because he has to, like, actually be the foreman. Sure.
Yeah, yeah. So Patterson does tell him, he's like, hey, Remington is on the way. I hired him. And he's like, don't worry. I'll have these lions dead long before he shows up. So the lion enters the trap, and these
Instantly.
these guys earlier bullseyed a flower.
Yeah.
They got lucky, apparently.
All 3 of them are in this cart
Right? Val walks away and he's like, holy shit, I can't believe you did that.
yeah, right.
right here.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 and they're all missing. All 3 of them are
They're
missing.
stormtroopers.
I want to see you with a fucking 1,200-pound lion jumping on a thing that's shaking a whole, like, little small thing. that you're
Easier
in,
to shoot then.
And then try to shoot it with a rifle.
I don't know.
I will
bolt action.
walk right up to
Exactly. In
They're all
between the bars, fire. Paul, stand back.
The problem that it
reload,
was like
fire.
all 3 of them were missing,
Yeah.
and they weren't like muskets. Like,
I love they're like, we're not scared of anything.
Clearly they are.
It's like, lions.
I mean, that would be pretty scary, like Joe's saying.
I would
but-
shit
I'm
my
not
pants.
saying I want to be scary. It's just you figure one of them would hit it somehow, but yeah, this thing's breaking the thing.
It's either fight or flight, right?
Yeah.
And they all did the flight.
Yeah.
One guy's yelling out the window, help, help!
Yeah, he's trying to pull the grating.
The,
hook.
the lion lights everything on fire because
Yeah.
it knew how to do that. It's
No,
like,
the guy, like,
I
kicks-
know,
no.
but like he was. Nah, I think he knew.
It was
Lion was
supernatural.
pleased.
And then the lion gets out of there.
It just leaves, and then Val Kilmer, then he wakes up and is like, oh, they fucked it up. Oh, you guys, god damn it.
How do you fucking miss it? It was right there. I don't care if it was moving.
Yeah, it was moving and it was dark. I'm like, you had to have like purposely not been aiming for it.
Didn't even hit it once, by the way.
Once.
No blood, no bodies. They hit nothing.
So he's screaming at them, and then Michael Douglas shows up as Remington.
Changing plans. Get him back! Now get him all back!
He's so great, man.
Yeah,
I mean, despite all the bullshit that went on behind the scenes, like his presence is fucking great.
He's okay. It's just knowing what character they're going for, I don't know. He just comes off a little too goofy for me. I like it, But like when they're like, yes, the most masculine hunter ever, and he's
all
just like,
peaceful.
hi, I'm Michael Douglas.
Well, it's like the 1800s. I pictured him as like some backwoods, like Louisiana crocodile Dundee.
But then
guy.
like they're giving him lines like, I am the devil. And as somebody just rewatched Devil's Rejects, I'm like seeing like Bill Moseley being all badass. And then you have Michael Douglas like, I am the devil.
I think it works.
Meanwhile, I'm
I
gonna
am
get
the
high and hang out with the natives and dance. It might be my last night.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Drink some cow's blood.
oh, he brought a tribe with him.
Yeah.
He's
Who
like,
hunt lions?
yeah, these are my bros.
Yeah.
We're gonna all hang out together.
Which I think they definitely ripped off of Ace Ventura 2, When Nature Calls.
Come on, girls, let's show 'em what you got.
Not as if they actually exist or anything.
Was it with Chutu?
That's what I was thinking.
The Machutus.
The red,
We're
the red,
biters.
natives.
So yeah, I like that they're about to have like a power show. It almost feels like Quint and not
Patterson?
Brody. Quint and
Hooper.
Cooper. Yeah. Hooper. Sorry. Yeah, it feels like their kind of chemistry there.
Yeah.
But I like that he's
we're all
just
gonna
like,
die.
he's like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and you're gonna build your bridge. Are you fine with that? And like in a surprising turn, usually it's like a dick measuring contest. He's just like,
Yeah.
I'm actually okay with
Can
this.
we just kill these fucking lions, please?
He's like, I'm not really doing a good job. I'm a bridge guy. This is
I'm
out
not a
of my
lion
thing.
guy. I'm a bridge guy.
Can you take it? I'm glad that you're taking care of this. Is actually a weight off my shoulders.
Let's not tell Beaumont though.
Let's not tell
okay?
Beaumont.
And then Michael Douglas is like, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna tell him that you shot him, so they have respect for you.
And then I'm gonna get the hell out of here.
So your workers still respect you. And I'm like, wow, that's actually very.
And then I'm going against some
happy.
African boontang.
I would be like, I think they'd be happy either way, but that's very considerate of you. I wasn't even asking. He's a really nice guy. That
He's
guy.
a really nice guy.
With his flowing locks.
Yes. But yeah, he tells the doctor, he's like, I want a new hospital build. He's like, why? He's like, well, they're probably coming because it's just blood and flesh.
I could tell
everywhere.
you why, but I don't want to tell you why.
But I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you that he basically
Yeah.
tells him.
I don't want to tell you that you have to build a different one because the fucking lions could smell everything inside this thing.
Well, yeah, because he's also like, you should just trust me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and
Yeah.
you questioning me makes you think I don't know what I'm talking about.
Theoden, he thought he could handle freaking whatchamacallit, why am I blanking on everything?
Wormtongue?
Mordor. He thought he
Happens
could
to
handle
me.
Mordor.
I'm glad it's not. I'm glad it's just not me because I can't even speak now.
Yeah, that's
barely.
okay. He thought he could handle Mordor and he couldn't. He thought he could deal with that iceberg and he couldn't. He thought he could deal with these lions and he couldn't. He just fucking failed.
He's a
at
horse
everything.
wrangler, man. He's a horseman.
Bad sense of judgment, it sounds like.
I'm gonna watch one movie where he's making competent decisions. I gotta find that.
Return of the King.
Well, yeah.
Well,
to be
fixed
fair,
by the-
it was Wormtongue and Sauron who fucked him
Yeah,
up. So.
yeah. They bond a little bit as the tribe is singing, and we learn that Remington doesn't really enjoy killing. He's just good at it.
What is he, Arnold?
Yeah, pretty
Which,
much.
come on, man.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah, but I think
think
it's
it's
just he
fine.
danced with the tribe. So apparently he fought in Africa and lost his family, and the people he fought with lost a lot of their families.
in like a
so-
civil war that was there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's why they're bonded together.
Yeah.
And then that's why he's also dancing with them.
That's cool. I don't
To
know.
get his courage back, I think he says.
He's the Great White African.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the doctor.
The white savior again.
Not White Savior, but yeah.
It's more like Tarzan. It's
Yeah,
more
no,
like
it is.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
So the doctor.
Or Ace Ventura, right?
Yes.
Well, less Ace Ventura.
George of the Jungle, which, by the way, I think the real lions from this movie were also in George of the Jungle.
God, yeah.
I don't think Michael Douglas deflowered a Coyote princess.
They can tell that.
He wanted to, though, again, with that hair.
So the doctor is like, hey, buddy, I want you to take my rifle. It's a lot stronger.
You'll have my axe.
You can have my.
I haven't cleaned it or made sure it actually works, but definitely take it.
Yeah, what the hell was up with Patterson here?
Also, like he didn't clean the gun or
Yeah.
make sure that it worked.
Yes.
Just, I trust this guy instantly. Okay.
Thanks, Jock.
So
When's
they-
the last time you shot this?
I would have a lot
1478?
of questions. I will have a lot of questions.
I just usually run around with it, look important.
So they kill a cow and they drink its blood. And the next day, after he's dancing with them in the dancer, he looks like he's humping. Everyone else, for some reason, it looks
Are you
natural.
making fun of tribal dance?
No. It actually looks fine when they're doing it, but for some reason, just an American guy in jeans doing it just looks really weird to me.
Val Kilmer's just watching the whole time, like,
It's like watching a white guy dance to the Four Tops, dude.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
It's just like
Yeah.
something about this doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right when you do it. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, they spot a lion in the thicket, and they're like, "All right, everyone's gonna prepare to hunt." They get everyone involved in this. They spot it again, and Remington screams, and their goal is to try to corner this fucking thing.
Again, he's trying to give the kill to Kilmer. He's like, "Yeah, go
Yeah.
up there and see if
Yeah.
he runs out." And
I mean, I
they're
think they
driving
would
him
kill it
that
if they
way.
had to. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"But I want you up there because I know because you've killed one before. I know you can do this." Patterson gets scared by a zebra. That zebra wandered in from a whole different movie. It's like, ah!
That was a little bit of a cheap jump
Yeah.
scare, but all right.
But he goes further into the thicket, and then the lion corners him.
Yeah, it was weird. That zebra sounded like Chris Rock. It was really weird.
That's the only
my
part I know
God.
from Madagascar.
Man, get me out of here!
It doesn't really corner him though, because the only reason why I'd even
Well, they actually no, they didn't corner. They bump into each other.
Yeah, and it's
like, oh,
right on his ass.
yeah.
yeah, I guess it does eventually corner him because, like we're kind of alluding to, he pulls the trigger on this elephant rifle and
Yeah.
it just nothing happens, and then he's like kind
misfire.
of fucked.
Yeah,
right.
And I like when Douglas is like, shoot it. Why isn't he shooting?
Right, like he doesn't get it. Yeah.
Well, he's also captivated by it because it's like right there. It's
Yeah.
gigantic. It's.
I don't know why the lion isn't also attacking. They
I
were
think-
both unprepared for this.
Yeah, I'm
There's like,
surprised at that too because I guess it figured like there's a bunch of like hunters or whatever.
yeah, now would not be a good time.
Its other like half is somewhere else.
Yeah.
Right. It needs the other one so they could come in like rap.
they got to do
right.
the clever girl.
Clever girl.
Clever guy.
Clever
Yes.
yeah. Clever men.
For men.
Boys
fun.
man!
Yeah.
Clever boys.
These are male lions, by the way.
Huge nuts.
So, he correctly gets yelled at.
Yeah.
He's just like, you went into battle with an unproven weapon. I'm like, yeah, why didn't he test it?
You killed the other lion with your rifle?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
False tension.
If you're going to use a nice new rifle, like, test it out
Yeah.
first.
Like, you're supposed to be a marksman or at least a hunter. Like,
Yeah.
you should have cleaned it and tested it before that. But.
yeah.
And then he's like, you know why you have that feeling? It's like you got hit.
yes, you got hit. Are you going to get up?
Yeah. Because he gives him the whole thing like, you go to a back, they call it in the fights. Everybody's got to play until they get hit, and you got hit.
Right, that's what it is.
And the
yeah.
Africans are just like, all right, fuck you guys. That was our only like lion hunting trip.
Well, that
Bye."
was weird because they are still kind of around sometimes.
They
they're
didn't
like-
have the extras anymore.
yeah.
Well, Samuel's like, they said that was the ghost in the darkness, and it's not really a lion. It's like a demon, so they're not doing it anymore.
Right, Jody or something.
Yeah.
So they decide they're going to cover the old hospital full of blood and cow carcasses, and the
Well,
lions will
like
find
you
it.
said, why don't they do that? Right.
Yeah, why not? But yeah,
They're
they're
man
gonna-
eaters, man. They're not eating the cows.
Yeah.
They want peoples.
Well, that was the weird thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's disrespectful to throw human.
Val Kilmer could have just
Oh,
been
what are they
covered in
gonna-
blood and just stood out there, maybe.
the bodies that they
I guess
already killed, they're like, all right,
hey.
drain them. Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, before we do a proper funeral for these guys, can we use their dead bodies as bait? I feel like that's mean.
Hi, can you exsanguinate them, please?
No, just do it like Walking Dead. Cover yourself in a bunch of intestines and then just let it come at you. Pull the shotgun out last second, blow the head off. Might work. I don't know.
Brilliant. That's worse than the fucking box idea.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying I would do it, but it's an idea.
So yeah, they cover this thing in blood and they're in there and they're ready. And these lions are all over. They're circling the thing. They're testing it for weaknesses.
Oh.
They're on the roof.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
like raptors. They're
Yeah.
underground at one point.
They're
I
under the
think.
fucking floorboards like the werewolf and silver bullet.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to pop out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're all over, and then they're just like, open the lock. Let's see what's going on here. Let's bring them in. They're like, hey, where are they? Cut to the new hospital. Some poor fucker wakes up, and there's just an animatronic lying like, rah!
Ripping people out of beds.
It just starts ripping I'm like, not one of those guys had a gun or like a sharp stick or
does-
like a rock.
The hospital massacre is the best scene in the movie.
It's tense.
It also doesn't help that these things can fucking teleport like Jason. Because how
Yeah,
did it
they're
get
all
there?
over. They're all over the
Well, they're
place.
stealth hunters.
Yeah.
It's not that far away.
I
They're
guess
also
so.
not really doing a good job of eating. They bite a little bit, and then they go to attack another person.
Well, because
like zombies.
They even said like, oh, like the lion shouldn't be feeding again. It just ate.
Yeah.
We're not killing for food.
So the hospital scene is brutal.
Yeah.
It's just ripping everyone up. Some poor guy is like, I'm going to climb the pole. And the lion's like, fuck your pole.
Like, fuck your pole.
And the doctor, he even like runs in, and Samuel's like, no, you're supposed to stay back. He's like, fuck this, they're killing all my people.
Yeah.
And he gets killed in the chaos.
Yeah.
He runs in with that fucking rifle, and guess what? Nobody told him that doesn't fire.
No one told him. No one yelled at him.
Nobody
Be like, hey,
told-
your rifle's a
Nobody
piece
was
of
like,
shit.
nobody was like, hey, this didn't shoot.
That was like his receipt, like in wrestling, like, oh, you hurt me, now you're gonna get hurt, but he died.
So yeah, the next day everyone's gone. Abdullah and his boys, they're out of there.
The train is so fucking packed. There's like people riding on the front of it.
Yeah, they're like, after that carnage, fuck this. We'll come back when they're literally dead. Otherwise, don't call us.
Yeah, so they're all like, they just feel defeated. What's his face? Remington feels like he just got hit.
Yeah. Val says to him, he's like, you just got hit,
Yeah.
but you have to get back up there, laddie.
I'm Irish today.
Now I'm Irish again.
Did you know God invented liquor? So we want to take over the world.
Oh, I love drinking. We're going to be drinking later. I'll drink to your leg. You drink to your leg.
So they decide they're going to track the lions.
Right, yeah. They
And
got
they-
barrels. They got them color coded.
Yeah.
Samuel keeps lifting up his shirt. There's a scar, but they never tell you what it is.
Right, yeah.
My heart.
Right
so
there, Marianne Moffat.
So yeah, he tells the story of 3 bullies that were a problem when they were together.
Oh, from the Neverending Story 3, Jack Black's one of them.
No.
Oh.
These are different bullies.
Oh.
He's like, the problem when they weren't alone, they were a problem, but when they were all together, they were bad. He's like, what did you do? He's like, I got bigger.
Right.
And then
It
separated them.
leads to a thing later. It's not a really
It's
good thing.
fine.
But they find the cave and there's just bones.
Right where they live,
Dude,
yeah.
I do love a good lair scene, and it's a good lair
Yeah.
scene.
And I know what you're thinking, audience who hasn't seen this movie. And then they wait there for the lions to come back and shoot them, right?
No.
Right, since everyone fucking left, you might as well, right?
I'm sitting there, I'm like, because again, I forgot like the end of this movie. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess they wait there. I'm like, oh, wait. So they know where the lions go back and they don't like wait for them to go in there and throw fire in
Right,
there?
I
or
was just saying,
whatever?
smoke them out, right? Yeah, well.
Hide in a tree, wait for them to go in the cave and smoke them out.
Well, they still had 20 more pages in the script they had to cover, so.
I guess it was surefire that they were going to come back to their camp.
I guess.
Maybe? I
But
don't know.
it's a cave.
Yeah.
It seemed to only have one entrance. Think you could have really taken care of them
Just
there.
sit up in the corner and you just wait for him.
Exactly.
Right, yeah. They didn't like to look at those bones. They got the ick.
Yeah, okay, so this is when they start like putting in like the whole supernatural sort of thing, like lions don't do this. No lion has ever done it's killing for the pleasure.
Like
This ain't no lion.
yeah.
Yeah, right, exactly. They definitely did show the green eyes up to that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, now they're
Yeah.
really laying it on
You know, I
thick.
sure would like a lion with green eyes.
Lions don't come with green eyes.
These ones do.
So yeah, they build some kind of stand, some kind of tree stand.
He
really
has like a
shitty one.
model that he shows. This is
Yeah.
gonna look like this. I found out about it in India.
But like, you could have a better ergonomic
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
maybe with like a seat that spins around
Wow.
instead of flipping your legs over every 5 seconds to turn around.
Well, look, you know, they were working with what they had there.
Just looks like he's sitting on a
You could
fucking
just, you know,
sign.
just turn, I guess. I don't know.
So yeah, Remington doesn't like this. He's like, I'm gonna be far away because you're gonna die. And then he gives him pistols
Yes.
that he doesn't test. I would be like, oh, okay, just
If it's coming from Remington, I know it works.
Yeah.
After the last time, wouldn't risk it. Be like,
But
you
it's
know what?
Remington's.
Yeah, I still wouldn't risk it. I still wouldn't risk it. Modern guns will jam. A gun from back then, I'm gonna really want to test out.
Well, he has no choice. It's either that or gets eaten.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
In this particular scene.
So yeah, he gives them the guns, and it's
they-
Christmas, by the way.
It's Christmas. They trot out a baboon.
Yep. The lions apparently hate the sounds of baboons, and like you were saying with eyes,
Rafiki.
we suddenly get lion vision.
Oh, dude, it's pitch black vision. is
Yeah,
what
it
is.
really
This is
is.
some serious
yeah.
werewolf shit.
Riddick took his fucking glasses off. He's
Yeah,
down
I
in
was
the
just
bush.
like, do lions have special vision that I'm not aware of?
And they do like one of my least favorite things that movies do. They set up this thing. This baboon's gonna scare the shit out of the lions.
He's gonna eat the goat.
Wow, we already did that earlier, but no, I just expect at least one scene of this thing screaming and them getting freaked out. But no, it just killed instantly.
No, it's screaming a bunch.
Well, it goes.
and then
Dead
boom.
silence, not like, oh, it scared the shit out of him. We got one shot off. It didn't do damage. We got nothing. Just instantly kills this fucking baboon.
The
What was
worst,
the point of
the worst is that Val Kilmer's like looking at it.
Yeah.
and
It
can see it.
does nothing. Doesn't shoot it.
I do
So,
love
yeah.
this. I do love this set piece though, because it's like a haunted
Yeah.
forest.
With,
It
like,
looks
the smoke and
It's really
everything.
cool.
Right, Michael Douglas is like, fuck, as the fog's rolling in. Can't see shit.
And then I guess the ghosts and the darkness demons had help from some asshole hawk that was just
that was
like
an owl.
"What?" or an owl.
It was David Bowie.
Yeah, that was just like, fuck you, buddy. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm like, what was the owls? Is that another movie?
They teased that owl earlier in the film. They showed that owl on a tree branch, so they had to bring it back.
The owl's working with them. It's
Yeah.
working
well,
with them.
what you didn't see was that Val Kilmer mounted that thing's mate somewhere. Yeah. Killed that horned owl for sport or whatever.
were
Are there
owl.
owls in Africa?
Maybe.
And this-
Those kinds of owls?
I look more like a hawk. I don't know.
It's an owl.
It's some kind of flying.
Echo. Are there owls in Africa?
From Wikipedia.org. Sub-Saharan Africa has many species of owl.
Well, there you go.
There is less species diversity than in some areas of similar latitude in the Neotropics and South Asia.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Africa has owls.
There you go.
Can't wait to hear what that sounds like in the episode.
Does Tsavo have owls, though? We don't know. They don't have manes.
They're mainless owls.
Barless owls.
But they have manes in the movie. We had to make sure they had
Yeah.
manes in the movie.
So he gets like one shot off on the lion, and then it makes a jump for Patterson again, and Remington kills it.
Oh, but it's so fucking cool
Yeah.
because Val like falls out of the tree stand.
Yeah.
And
Because of the owl, right?
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
and because the lions are like shrouded in the mist, they're
Yeah.
like blue almost with green
Yeah.
eyes. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Like a ghost.
Yeah.
And the darkness.
And the
Yeah.
darkness.
This thing jumps at Val Kilmer and he fucking blasts it with the revolver and it
Yeah.
like, flies off to the side. It's really cool.
I guess that's all it takes, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's
So,
mortal.
so they celebrate the death of the lion, and they can hear the other lion crying in the distance.
Like,
And
ah, you fuck.
Yeah.
Breaking glasses over it.
I know, and I know what you're probably thinking. Shouldn't they go shoot that lion? They know where it is. They can hear it. Should they go? They should go shoot that lion.
Don't worry about it. It's scared. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna drink this whole bottle of champagne.
Michael Douglas is going to go to bed and exit the movie forever. I'll be in my tent. Good night.
But yeah, so yeah, they start talking and they do a toast and they talk about being able to remember good times. And Patterson's like, I remember my my wife and my family and everything. And Patterson's like, I miss my child's birth. And it's like, everything's gonna be great going forward. I'm like, well, one of them's about to die. And it
hold
can't be Samuel because he's narrating.
You hold that sun high, okay? Like fucking Rafiki on Pride Rock. You hang him up.
And then the next day, his wife visits him with the baby.
This is such a great fake out.
Yeah. He's with the baby and he's like, oh, wow, my wife's here. This is great. And then he looks into the thicket and we see the lion.
Dude, going like a fucking speeding bullet.
And he's
through
like, no, get out of here. No. And then a CGI lion jumps onto the
Dude, they
girl.
show a lot though because it knocks
Yeah.
her and the baby down,
Yeah.
and it's just mauling the baby.
And like,
and
if
the
it
wife.
was PG-13, it would have just cut from the knock.
Yeah,
but no,
yeah.
it cuts
Nope.
to it like mauling
Oh, yeah,
them.
and
It's
it's
like,
looking at him
oh,
going,
God.
As soon as it started mauling her, I was like, this has to be a dream, right? There's no fucking way. He wakes up. He's got the bottle in his hand
Yeah.
still, like
Yeah.
beer sweats and shit.
And then we learned that in the night, that lion came back and it ripped Remington to shreds.
Samuel must sleep like a fucking rock because he only had a little glass
Yeah.
of champagne, and those two fucking hit a whole bottle.
Yeah.
Well, the lion was looking at fucking Val Kilmer doing some kind of psychosis to it in the night to give him that nightmare, and then killed Michael Douglas.
Maybe he got bit by that fucking tarantula from Arachnophobia.
Yeah,
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe.
I love that they go into the field and it's just covered in blood. We
Oh,
never see
man.
the body.
When
I
he
hate that. Show the fucking body.
Dude, when he tracks it out though, but like it pulls out and it's just like a circle of
Yeah.
blood. The circle of
And then they start
blood.
lighting like all the grass around them, and I'm just like, maybe it's because I'm on edge because we had that burn ban last year and like a bunch of fires. I'm like, I'd be way too scared that everything was going to catch on fire.
Kenya-
Was that controlled? Was that fake grass?
I played Far Cry 2. That's a very common way to clear the fields.
It
Kenya,
is.
Kenya is going up in flame.
Yeah, but they're like, for me, like the actors in real life, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I wouldn't have been like, no, I'm not lighting this on fire. I'm in
It's
the
okay. Steve's on the back. He's like, I got a fire extinguisher. Just
I'm
go
like,
ahead.
we're in the middle. That's why I feel like it had to be fake grass and controlled. I don't think they would have had them burning like a real life. Everything's dead around there. I'm like, they're dead.
It does It does make me wonder why the fuck they waited till now to do this, but it creates a pretty cool kind of landscape for the finale.
As someone who almost lit his backyard on fire, it was the scariest part of the movie for me.
I just see you lighting your backyard on fire and Space Cat coming after you. And you're Val Kilmer?
The thing fell off of my fire pit and all the grass was still dead
Oh
around
my
it, and it
God.
started lighting the backyard on fire. I'm like, oh no!
Right, she's going right for your eyeball. That's your ultimate nightmare. The cat.
Remind me to never let you near the barbecue at my house.
Well, now it's not a problem. The grass is green. It's not going to light on fire now. I thought enough time had passed, but apparently not. Anyway, so yeah, Patterson has lost it. He's like, I'm going to sort it out. Bang! I'm going to sort it out.
I'm gonna
Bang!
sort it out.
Now he's testing out the doc's gun to fucking track this thing. Now it's working.
That's his if it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, actually, this moment is his,
Yeah, oh, totally. Yeah.
With the fire. I don't know. It looks pretty fucking crazy
great.
though, with
Yeah.
the flames in the background.
It looks
It's all
cool as
dark.
hell.
Samuel's like, I'm scared of lions, though. Don't go too far away.
Well, I kind of love that character arc for him
Yeah,
because he
he's-
mentions that a few times, and
Yeah.
now it's kind of like a put up or shut up moment
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did like how the final confrontation did happen at the bridge.
It's fucking
Yes.
That's
cool.
a fun place
Yeah.
to, because that's like been the driving force. Also, rewinding, I did like Remington be like, I didn't realize it is a pretty bridge. It would have been great. I'm really sorry about that, man. Looks like you put a lot of work into that. But he suddenly really cares about the bridge.
That was his death flag. I think I said red flag earlier. I meant death flag. That was his.
Yeah. So he's on the bridge. The lion chases him. It comes up from underneath the bridge
great.
somehow.
That's the coolest shot when
Yeah.
it's like on the platform below and he drops the shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it jumps through the hole. That looks
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
It was so cool. But yeah, it chases. The chase is where I think it's superimposed, and
Yes.
he's in front of it. It just
Because there's no fuckaways out running a lion.
But it's a
it
real
looks like a
lion.
real lion,
It
but it
is.
looks like the color's not quite
Yeah.
right.
They
which
got to
sucks.
fix that.
Yeah. But Samuel, Patterson runs up into a tree. Samuel's in the other tree. And instead of shooting the lion, he throws the rifle to Patterson.
Well, he can't get a good shot.
Yeah.
I do love how he thinks he's going to get away from the lion by climbing the tree. He just
Yeah.
doesn't know they climb trees. Dummy.
I mean, duh.
Heads up, lions and my cat can't. But most cats and especially lions, they can climb trees.
Even some bears.
Bears can, too.
Bears can too.
Yeah.
They'll climb. They'll climb. I did play a Lord of the Rings game years ago. Was it the first Shadow Mordor game?
Yeah.
What were the fucking dogs they rode in?
Oh, the wogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got up to a point where those show up, and I remember like climbing a building, and I didn't realize they could climb. And I went, "Oh fuck!" And I'm like, "Oh shit, let me get up here." And then I started climbing the building. I went, "Ah!"
Did you
Man, those games were great.
did you jump off the top of the building and reach for a shotgun that hit the ground 20
No, I
feet?
didn't.
No back injuries, no broken legs.
Oh, that's the thing. So the shotgun like falls, and he's just like, "Well, I'm just gonna land on the ground, not be winded at all."
For the second time.
I
by
mean, to
the
be
way.
fair, what else are you really gonna do? I guess if you hit the ground and you're hurt by it, you're just dead anyway. But you're
Yeah.
not surviving at the top either.
Man, this lion comes after him and he takes one shot, this in the face.
Yeah.
And this fucking
and then it just keeps going. It's like
And it's, like,
limping. It's like,
crawling
I'm gonna
after
still kill you.
And then the real guy pushed up his glasses from the grave and said, "Excuse me, 9 shots, 2 in the chest, 1 in the head, please. What the fuck? This isn't accurate."
Yeah, it is funny. It was only 2 shots. You think it'd be like, ah,
dude. When he shoots him for the last time,
Yeah.
he just point blank in the fucking face,
Yeah.
and then this thing like bites into a log that's right in front of him.
Yeah.
Which apparently in the real story, that's how it was left when he killed it. It was biting into the log in front of him.
Oh, okay. I guess if you're shot and disoriented, you're just gonna bite anything.
Well, yeah, sure.
But yeah, that line is dead.
It's great.
Dead as shit.
And all the workers return. If I'm a worker, I'd be like, how do you fucking know there was only 2? I do
Yeah.
not trust
No,
that at all.
yeah, I'm
Also,
just not gonna die.
Don't lions have prides? No, I'm not going.
Also, a fucking miracle that after all that fire, the bridge still stands. Strong wood, real sturdy.
I love how they showed like the real bridge at the end. It's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
With the credits, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
And
so
the bridge was built and everything was fine.
everything was fine. Africa was saved, apparently.
And you too can go see the Tsavo man-eaters at the Natural Museum of Natural History in Chicago.
What if they ever move those? It's they're gonna update
suck.
the movie every single time.
I wonder if they've already have been
amendment?
moved.
It's just a VO.
But yeah, his wife shows up with the baby, and
For
I
real
did,
this time.
Yeah.
I did like this book because we were joking every time something good happens, a lion attacks. So you see Val Kilmer, he looks in the grass, he's like, "Hold on, Okay, I think I'm good.
He remembers
we're
that
good.
nightmare. He's like,
I think
uh-oh.
I think we're good.
Oh, this better not be fucking deja vu.
And yes, it's a great time. He's reunited with his wife. Samuel's happy. The bridge is built. It's a
Holds
happy.
his baby up high.
Yes, it's a happy ending
Michael
for
Douglas.
everyone except for those people who died. But for
Yeah.
everyone else, it's a happy ending.
And Michael
Beaumont.
Douglas.
Hey, Beaumont gets knighted. Everything's good.
It should have cut to Beaumont being knighted and then like a lion attack.
Collecting his check.
in the palace.
And Beaumont, as a gift, we're gonna show you this lion
Yeah,
we
right.
brought back. Ah!
It's like the end of Beetlejuice where they have the skull and they put it in his face. He's like, ah!
Oh, God. That would be hilarious.
Fuck him. I wish he fucking died.
I still really like this movie.
It's great. I love this movie.
Going back and seeing some of like what the reviewers back then were saying, I could see Michael Douglas. He does kind of chew the scenery a bit, not over the top.
What did Leonard Malta say, Tony?
Fuck, I don't feel like pulling the book out. Damn it!
I haven't mentioned it in a while. Sorry.
I was just really shocked that Roger Ebert did put like worse. I'm like, really?
I'm
man.
trying to remember like what had come out then, but like there must have been some really good fucking movies that year.
Yeah.
And,
I'm
you
not
know,
saying this is like the best
no,
movie
but
ever.
it's fun.
I've always liked it though. I like that it was, true story. I liked Val Kilmer.
as far as killer lion movies go, this rules.
yeah. I mean, I
Might
don't
be
know
the
many
best
of them.
one. I was going to say, I don't know many.
There was one recently with Idris Elba. I didn't see it.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh, I forget what the fuck it was
I
called.
know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
But then there's like shit like Day of the Animals. Roar, I think, is one.
A Roar with the
Yeah.
real lions.
Yeah.
That was a shit show.
I mean, I thought it was fine. It was enjoyable. I didn't love it, like I said earlier, but I had a good time with it.
I do feel like it's one of those you had to watch it back then to really like it. But yeah, as far as 90s like creature feature,
It's a solid ass movie, especially
Yeah.
when you put it under that subtext.
Hell
yeah.
It's a great way to kill a couple hours for sure.
yeah, it's great. It's not too long.
No.
It is a little slow. That's my biggest complaint.
There's
a little
moments
slow.
where it's slow, but I feel like that makes the lion scenes stand out
More
Sure,
tense,
even
sure.
more. Yeah,
Because those lion scenes are fucking great.
Yeah.
The attack in the truck thing with the gate is great.
Yeah.
The hospital scene is great. Everything with the lions is shot and staged really well.
Yeah.
And even though I'm kind of joking about Val Kilmer, you said he got the Razzie nomination, probably mostly for Moreau.
Yeah.
But I actually was kind of like at the end when his wife really did show up. I was smiling. I was happy for him. So it touched me a little bit at
his
least.
only issue really was the accent. He just really
That's what
needed to land on the accent.
Most
Just
of the
don't do
accent.
it, you know?
Yeah.
Just don't do that.
Some of those scenes where he's staring off into the distance, I think that's not necessarily his fault. That's
Yeah.
them kind of leaving that in there for a little too long. But
But no, I think it's fine. I did look up. There is like a Shout Factory Blu-ray.
Is there?
Yeah, but it's just theatrical trailer. There's like
That's it?
nothing. I guess Stephen
that's-
Hopkins did have a bad time on this and didn't want to revisit it.
That's shit, man.
Leguizamo and fucking
Mario Brothers.
Yeah, Mario Brothers. They hated that movie, and I love that fucking movie. So just Hoskins.
Yeah.
He's coming around.
Yeah.
to that.
But I guess just add an addendum to that. Maybe we need a 4K transfer, and they fix some of those scenes. Get an HDR release.
Well, they
That'd
said
be kinda
so.
cool.
It is from like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
It
Oh, the
said
blue?
it was like from a 4K scan, but it's a regular Blu-ray.
Right.
I want to see an HDR one. Get those blacks really enriched. That'd be kind of cool.
So they have it in 4K.
I guess so. Yeah.
I'm sure Shout will release it bare bones fucking 4K eventually.
Yeah. I am gonna have to pick up the Blu-ray. By the way, like this isn't streaming anywhere really. You
It's
can
on
rent
Amazon, but you have to rent it.
yeah,
Yeah,
I did have to rent it.
I
Yeah.
thought I had a tape of it, and I don't.
Yeah, I definitely have it.
So I might have illegally looked it up, and it's an old DVD.
Is it
rip,
really?
And I'm like, I'm gonna order that.
Yeah,
Blu-ray.
YouTube did not have that when I had to throw up the $3 or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the one on Amazon is the Blu-ray, and it looks
Probably.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would say, even though it's hard to find, fork up the money. I guess. It's a solid time if you grew up in the '90s and you liked all those post Jurassic Park like movies. This is a good one. Not the best one, but it's a good one.
For all the movies that we recommend, especially on like
Oh,
Movie Dumpster
yeah.
and Hack the Movies, like this is a movie.
Yeah.
Right? So I
This
think
movie
you're
you can show everyone. and
Everyone.
most of them will think it's okay at
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll probably be a little bit more shocked at some of the scenes than necessarily we were.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's not Street Trash or Mutant Hunt or
Yeah.
you know.
For it's not like, I don't know, some of the shit that I talk about on here. It's
right.
not subspecies.
Subspecies.
Hellraiser 5 or something.
It's not Deep Rising, which I like Deep Rising.
Dude,
but-
Wow, that's
nothing
a
can touch
classic.
Deep Rising because it fucking rules.
I like Deep Rising, but
Yeah.
that's one that I was like, I don't think everyone's
Well,
gonna
that's in
love
that-
this one.
You're crazy if you don't.
It's in that vein, though. I get
Yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah.
That movie was probably the best movie of 1996. That's when it came out, right? Was it 4 or 6?
Well, no, Deep Rising? No, I think it was 97.
Was it
like
97?
it was right around Titanic because Titanic killed it.
Yeah, I guess.
We joked about Stephen Hopkins, ironically, was the one
right.
who killed Titanic.
That's right.
With Lost in Space, which they called the iceberg. It finally stopped its reign at the
Oh yeah, we
theaters.
talked about that in Lost in Space, right?
And I'm sure we talked about it on a Deep Rising episode.
Yeah.
A while
Because that was
back.
part of our
I'm-
blockbuster bombs.
Yeah.
We both covered that one.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
actually promote us both
Yeah,
this
yeah.
time.
I think this one did okay enough financially. It's just for whatever reason the critics didn't like it. But I remember, but it is another one of those like everyone I knew back then liked it, but I'm sure they haven't thought about it in years.
I do wonder if there was a faction of people that just because Stan Winston's attached is like, why is he doing a realistic animal? I want to see something crazy, but I kind of like that it's a realistic
Yeah.
animal, something different from
Which
the Stan Winston
He's
company.
done in the past.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Did he reuse that for Jumanji, you think?
Did he do Jumanji?
I'm pretty sure Jumanji.
Now that's a classic.
Or was that was that Stan Winston?
I
Might
don't know
not
who
have
did
been.
Jumanji.
Why do I feel like that was maybe KNB?
I don't know. Well,
It was
Stan
a big-
Winston
it
was
was-
doing a lot back then.
Yeah.
It was a big house.
Yeah. But yeah, that is a very animatronic line. That's
Yeah.
an animatronic line they show a little too much.
Yeah.
Wow, that is
It
true.
still looks great.
But the rest of it is so good.
Still have not watched a single one of those new Jumanji
Oh, yeah,
movies.
same.
I don't need it.
Oh, God. Here's an idea I'm putting into the ether I'm going to regret. Best Jumanji? I mean, it's kind of obvious.
Jumanji. There's
Jumanji,
no you.
Jumanji, tomato,
I've heard people
tomato.
say Jumanji.
Jumanji.
I think they're making one more.
Oh, God. Well,
I will double check. I will double check and see if they're making another one. If they're not, let's do.
if we don't do that over on Movie Dumpster at some point, I want to at least cover the original. So maybe, Tony, you could join us for that at some point.
I'll tell you what best Jumanji it is. The first
The first one, no, yeah.
And that's
All right,
where the
then
buck
worse
begins.
one.
Zathura.
Although I would
Oh, Zathura? Yeah.
Zathura was fun. I will say we could do worse, but apparently the new ones are okay.
That's what I heard.
Zathura.
Yeah,
Zathura. That's how you say it.
Well, they said Zathura.
Did they
okay?
say Zathura?
I don't know. I haven't watched the movie since 2005.
Zathura Birch.
All the hackoffs are at home breaking out the dictionaries, like, who's right on this one?
Look, I remember liking the movie, think it's okay. I don't really want to rewatch
Yeah, no,
it.
I got
Well, they
ya.
have those lizard guys. I don't know, I'm into it.
guess.
Yeah. Raptor aliens.
It's like Ghost in the Darkness. It's okay.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Now I'm gonna go get ripped up and fucking watch Kraven the Hunter.
Oh,
God.
I reviewed it. We did, me and Monica, we sat here for 3 hours
Oh my God! For 3 hours.
talking about all the Sony Spider-Man
Oh, man.
spin-offs.
Should I watch Morbius? I was thinking about it.
If you haven't watched it yet, don't watch
It's Morbin time.
I had to review Morbius and Madam Web twice. Can you believe it?
I mean, I watched all the Fantastic Fours. Is it better than at least some of those?
I don't think so.
Oh,
No.
Not counting the new one, obviously. but
Craven was like the only one. I love Craven the Hunter.
one of the best Spider-Man villains.
I've been waiting for him, and it was like,
So
okay,
is that-
let's do a Kraven movie without Spider-Man.
I was gonna say, I said in the episode, I'm like, I always wanted to see Craven the Hunter on the big screen, and then I paused and I went, fighting Spider-Man, not whatever the fuck this was.
And now we don't know. I mean, I'm excited. The suit looks good for the new one. Not to just keep
man,
going off
it's
on
gonna
the
be so
side
good.
tangent, but I do just wish we could go back to the Raimi days.
Yeah.
Of just it's by its fucking self. As much
Yeah.
as I love the MCU,
Well, they gotta
As a
fix it.
concept.
They gotta fix it.
I
They're
think-
trying.
I think
but
that's what's gonna happen.
I hope so. Scorpion's rumored to be back.
Scorpion's
so.
supposed to be
Punisher,
in there.
maybe.
Mr.
we're
Negative.
talking about Spider-Man.
Well, it's gonna. Dude,
The
it's
review's
definitely-
already over, Tony. This is bullshit at the end here.
It's Hulk and Punisher and fucking
you think
Scorpion
Hulk?
confirmed.
yeah,
I don't know about Hulk. I'm not thrilled to hear that.
hopefully
But
it's good. I mean,
I'm looking forward to it.
yeah,
sure.
I feel like they might have just Spider-Man might do well, but all the other ones, I feel like they just Dude, it's too
Doomsday,
late.
baby.
I'm looking forward to Doomsday and Secret Wars, but I'm more looking forward to see what happens after that because I want
The
to
reset.
See the Mutant Saga. I think should be good.
I think it's insane that DC's doing a reset and now Marvel's like, we like that idea. We're gonna do that too.
yeah, but
Just
they-
like the comics.
They kind of need to though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I think they should do this movie again at some point.
Well, you said they did it 5 fucking times.
Apparently, they went really hard in the 50s,
Yeah.
and then they didn't do anything. I think we're
They
overdue.
could go in the opposite direction, just go in the Marvel train of thought. It's like a future version of it.
my
The lions are like robot lions or some shit. like out of a Gundam
That'd be fun
movie.
doing the sci-fi thing.
Somebody
Yeah, yeah.
call Steve Hopkins and be like, "Yo, dude,
We got an idea.
it's
Combine
time
it
to
with
redeem
Predator.
yourself." I guess in your
Sequel.
mind,
We got to do a
Yeah.
legacy. He's like, wait, a sequel? What?
Well, yeah, somebody takes the Tsavo man-eaters, skulls and skin, and then puts them on a cyborg.
We never figured out what was wrong with these lions. We have to clone them.
They get bit by the spiders from
Yes,
Lost in Space.
right,
That's what it
exactly.
is, actually.
It's nanotech in the fucking lion.
Dr. Smith can control them
Yeah.
or something.
But yeah, Ghost in the Darkness. I highly recommend it.
It's great,
It's good. It's good to at least watch once.
Yes, absolutely.
especially now in
Yeah.
the fucking dog days of summer.
Yep.
You'll be right there in the hot
It's
Kenyan
good.
desert.
Again, I might put this on for the twins and be like, "Ha! You'll never watch The Lion King again."
Uncle No.
No, they might like it. They watched all 6 Jurassic Parks and loved them. So I don't know.
This is scarier than Jurassic Park
I guess I
for a
don't know.
kid, I think.
You'll find out
We'll find out. We'll find.
when you get that phone call that it was too scary. Very late at night.
Your brother-in-law's gonna kill you.
They like Alien versus Predator. It's the only one I could show them because it's PG-13 and they love it. They love.
But again, even that is like high camp.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Talk about a dark movie.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, no, it's the second
That's-
one. I didn't show them the second.
AVPR.
one.
yeah.
Okay.
No, the first one's lit too well, so they look very rubbery. Anyway,
Yeah.
that is it from. By the way, I want you guys to know how much I love you guys. I turned down the day we shoot this. I
Yeah.
turned down seeing the first episode of Alien Earth early.
You motherfucker.
Speaking of,
I turned it down for you, and not because I missed the email and I got it too late, and it happened to be tonight. I
Who sent you
turned it
that
down
email?
I got that email, and I said no.
Did you get an email from Mr. Fox? Or
Yes,
Mr. Hulu?
Mr. Fox.
Mr.
called.
Hulu sent it to you?
No, it was funny. I was going through my email. I'm like, oh shit, I was invited. And I'm like,
Ah.
oh fuck, I can't cancel. And I did it out of respect for you guys.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll make it up to you. I bought that fucking drink set. So we'll make some Alien Earth cocktails and we can talk about it. How's that sound?
Let's do it.
and if you've made it this far through all that bullshit,
Yeah, where can we find you guys?
Tony's also going to be joining us at some point.
Yes.
I don't know if it's going to be during Boys Month or after, but we're going to be doing a Carnosaur episode with
Yes.
Tony. Hacking the dumpster.
The first Carnosaur, but we're going to be discussing all the Carnosaurs
yes.
as well.
Yes, and if you want a head start on what I think, am I allowed to plug my Patreon?
yeah, this
Sean?
time you
do
can
I have
do
your
it.
permission?
Well,
You're
it
allowed.
is your show.
Me and Clayton did do a commentary track for the first Carnosaur, and then me and him years ago we did do like little short reviews for Carnosaur 2 and Carnosaur 3. Wait, we're
those
doing
out.
all the Carnosaurs?
Well, we're going to briefly talk about them. You know how we do it.
I'm probably only going to watch the first one.
Want me to bring that Carnosaur 2 poster?
You can.
I'll bring the
Well,
Carnosaur.
it'll go real nice next to my clock.
I'm sure you don't want the. I'll gladly exchange the Val
You
Kilmer.
can just hand over that. Oh, you know what I want to show you?
What?
I have I think they're either I think they're Taiwanese. They're Taiwanese lobby cards of the first movie. They're really
nice,
good. Yeah.
nice.
So you got to go over to Movie Dumpster to see that episode
Yeah, you
when
gotta check
it
it
launches.
out. See all the Carnosaur goodies.
Movie Dumpster podcast.
Good, I'm excited for that. I think I told you guys I might reread the book, even though I don't have to.
Yeah.
because it has nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah,
Well, we
yeah.
got to get CB Smith on for the book to the movie.
Yep.
For that.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
I mean, we could talk
C.B.
briefly.
Smith was part of Boys Month.
That's
Oh,
right.
was he?
Total Recall. It's
Oh,
already out by
shit.
the time.
Total
if you
Recall.
missed it, go back. At the
Hell
time of this
yeah.
recording,
See
I'm
you at
still
the
editing it.
CB. If you want to find out some more Movie Dumpster stuff, moviedumpsterpodcast.com. We're on YouTube.
Yep.
Let's
Check us
do it.
out.
And
Yes.
anywhere you get your podcast.
Yes.
Yes, same thing for me. Hack the movies. Check me out. Consider becoming a free patron. I don't know if you guys did this. I put the podcast feed on Patreon. The free feed.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not
well,
yet.
well, we do ad free
Oh,
podcast
yes.
episodes.
You do something similar.
Yeah.
Yes,
For the $2 tier
Good.
on patreon.com/moviedumpster. We also have a $5 and $10 tier.
No, don't sign up for the.
We give you t-shirts and stickers and all kinds of cool shit.
But no, yeah. So sign up at least as a free member because then you get like the free feed, but also it'll automatically upgrade you randomly.
It's pretty cool.
I put some free samples out. I switch them up every month.
We gotta up our fucking Patreon shit, man. There's
Yeah.
just not enough time in the day. Not lately, anyway.
Dude, I don't blame you.
Looking
it's a lot to take.
Looking forward to November.
Yes.
You know.
At some point, speaking of Patreon, at some point we got to get back to Trancers.
Oh,
We really gotta
definitely,
do
man.
that.
We got like 3 more left.
I think so.
We did 3. We
We
have
got-
4, 5,
yes.
and that spin-off.
Yeah. Well,
with the chick.
Yes, it might be 4, 5, 6.
Is it 4, 5, 6, and then the spinoff?
Yeah.
Really?
We'll find out. We'll
Still
find
gotta do
out.
that fucking Pumpkinhead 2 video.
Oh man.
Oh, for the video
We're
game.
doing that. We're doing that for October. That'll be like
Okay,
a little
good.
thing
All
we
right,
do.
Good,
that's
good,
one
good.
in the making since
Awesome.
what the hell was that?
Early
else?
days, yeah.
Season 2,
Yes.
episode 1. No, it's in there somewhere. It was season 2 though.
When you were doing
Very
that game series, what the fuck is that called? Escaping me.
just
Siphon
like
Filter.
just like
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Pumpkinhead 2. Go back and listen to that episode.
Blood Wings.
The point and click adventure will be running on DOS. It'll be great.
God.
But yes, that is it from us. Please like, share, subscribe. Goodbye. Happy Boys Month. We did it.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our other videos and Patreon page.
Talking about tapes.